And I think we're live. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming by to another Canadian Resellers Roundtable episode. Appreciate all yous.
What's going on, guys? How's it going?
So, yeah, as you can see, we're missing one, and we're just waiting on Cliff here.
Yeah.
We're not too sure what happened to him. Probably internet issues, but he'll be in probably in a couple minutes.
Good old Cliffy boy.
Yeah, good old Cliffy. He was in the dungeon earlier.
Oh, yeah.
With the green screen.
He got bored of the fine scenery of the lake.
Yeah, exactly. People are saying that's Washington. Oh, I think we're good. Device is not connected, Cliff. Wait. Hey, there he is.
Hey, what's up, Cliff?
Doing, buddy?
Have you ever tried cleaning chicken grease off your hands in a damn hurry? It don't happen.
Chicken grease.
Seems that way. It did not.
First world problems.
Right?
And well, yeah. 30 minutes in, we're going to have Kevin from the Thrifting Lounge in, so stick around for that. That's going to be exciting.
Bring your notebooks.
Bring your notebooks.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, this is true. He's not. He's being serious.
Bring your notebooks.
He's got a lot of knowledge to spill, so.
Yeah.
So how have you guys been? You too. And how about everybody in the chat? How's your day been?
Hope you guys are doing very awesome.
Yeah. How was your day, Chris?
It was all right. I mean, I actually managed to pack my stuff that I sold yesterday. So I actually tried doing the pickup service this time to see how that went, as opposed to me just dropping it off at a Chit Chat's location. So that was pretty cool. I had to pay on average it was about $3 per parcel. It was a bit much.
Okay, what's your fee come up to? Because DYK charges me $10 a pickup.
So I had about I don't know. It was like a bigger box, so I had to consolidate all of them. I paid about $12.
Does it depend how much items you have?
No, it's just whatever. It's based on the big box's weight and dimensions.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Pickup, yeah. I love.
Yeah, it's so convenient. I just.
And yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do it sooner.
For those that don't have a vehicle, amazing.
Yeah.
And how about you, Cliff? How's your day been?
I've had a busy day today.
How busy was it?
Related. Not even eBay related. It was all YouTube today.
Yeah. Everybody should check out this video. This is Cliff. Released it earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
And talk about it a bit if you want.
Such an awesome video. What was your mindset on this video, Cliff? What did you I guess how did you feel the whole process went with creating this masterpiece of a Hot Wheels sign?
I was just having fun, my man, and I just had the camera set up next to me. That was all I was doing. And as the project went, I was slowly kind of piecing the video together. It was just shy of 4 hours worth of video, down to 37 minutes. So the last couple of days were pretty busy. But in a sentence, I was just having fun while the camera was rolling.
I'm glad you did it because I loved seeing the whole process.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. He shows you how it gets 3D printed, paints it, cleans it off first, paints it, and then epoxies it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And I felt the music went well with it too. It was like a huge build-up.
I agree.
Yeah, I spent actually quite a bit of time going through the music library trying to pick tracks that would work with it and fill up the space, because I knew I wasn't going to be talking for that whole 37 minutes straight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I like how you did a voiceover.
Agreed.
And yeah, music selection definitely is a long process for video creation.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
There it is. Now Valerie.
That was kind of a neat track the whole way. It was going "Don't stop," and then right at the end it goes "Stop."
So I think we'll say hi to the chat real quick.
Yeah. What's going on, guys?
So we got the Kelly also came in first. Hey, we got the Nurse Flipper Cat. Hey, you know what? I never click on these ever. So, or is my computer too slow for that? What's happening?
There you go.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Not for me. There you go. Maybe my computer's too slow for that. Anyways, we got the Kelly also. We got the Nurse Flipper Cat. Thanks for coming in. We got the Hip Flipping Mama Kelly. Thanks for
Hi,
coming
Mom.
by.
Hi, Mom.
And then we got BK Vending and Flipping Matt. Thanks for coming in. And then there's Thrifting Lounge Kevin. He'll be on in 25 minutes. Landstrike Picker Craig. Thanks for coming in. Got Valamilk Valerie. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Val.
Wiggle, wiggle. We got Thrift BCQ. Go check him out if you haven't already. He's right there.
I'm right here. You can check me out right here.
Who else have we got? We got I have Foxfire. Anna, thanks for coming in.
Hey, Anna, how's it going? See Dana. Oh, Cali Picker, yeah.
Cali Picker. Yeah, Simply Dana. We got Lily May Philippon. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Denise. Vulture the Dumpster Diver. We got Anthony Pittsburgh. All right.
Hey, Anthony, how's it going?
Style by Paula. Thanks for coming in, Paula. She's a fellow Canadian reseller / creator,
Paula.
so check her out too. Justin, thanks for coming in.
Hey, Justin.
Marie.
And Marie.
Sorry, guys. Old school picker, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
Hello, hello. Am I at the bottom yet? Yes. All right. There is the salutations. You guys all rock. And yeah, so how have your sale been lately, guys? I'm gonna read the chat.
Yesterday was pretty good for me. Today was no sales, unfortunately.
How about you, Cliff?
Yesterday I had 2 sales.
Nice one.
Nice.
What'd you say?
Hi, Denise. How's it going?
What did I sell?
Yeah.
I forgot.
That's fair enough.
Nice.
I was bundled up with a couple more orders from over the weekend, plus that stack of PS3 games that I didn't send with the PS3 2 days before that.
That's so bad, especially for Canadians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be so bad for the US. Like a couple more bucks here, 20 extra bucks, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was 28 to send the PlayStation and controllers and the cables. And it was 22 to send 9 games. But yesterday I sold some brass bookends. They were made in Korea. They're little maple leaves. They're about 4 inches. Picked them up for $1, sold them for 20. I accepted a best offer, and the buyer actually paid another 20 for shipping.
There you go.
And I sold those 330 watt light bulbs I bought a couple months back.
Right on.
Nice.
Style
Took
like
the best
Paula.
offer on them too. That was $100.
Right on. That's sweet. Oh yeah. So, Wait, Style by Paula asked if I'm back on Poshmark. Yes, they finally got back to me and reinstated my account, my Poshmark
Yes.
Canada account.
Thank
And I
goodness.
actually, and I got a sale today.
Yes.
I sold a hat for $18, so that's cool.
Awesome, man. Glad they figured their crap out, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, right. But that was my first sale since, like, I've had 2 sales since the 17th. Well, 3 now, counting that one.
Like, they can't expect you to not be like you gotta have that stuff like addressed so like way faster than what that was, because that was like the worst turnaround time I've ever seen.
Right? And
Yeah, they're like putting in a fix-it ticket and then getting to it when they get to it.
Yeah.
I think I'll release a second video on the update because it's actually even worse. Well, yeah, there'll be a short video.
Okay. Will you be like bleeping out most of the it's Hey Sonny, how's it going?
Your sign is in the chat?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to read. Thanks for coming, Sonny.
Yeah. We also have deep fried deals.
Deep fried deals. Did I get to hustle? Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm just checking out the chat. So?
Wow, Nurse Flipper sold $600 in ceramic glazes that were already in profit on the lot. That's crazy. Very nice. So yeah, guys, in about 15 minutes or so, we're gonna have Kevin on the stream here, and it's gonna be a little different with what we're gonna be doing. Because generally, we'll probably talk in the very beginning just to say what's up, and then just an introduction if you don't know who Kevin is, and then we're gonna go into a bit of information, data, and I'd say the analytics side of things. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll be talking. Yeah,
digging
reselling
deep
and
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, see, look, I left a comment up on the screen. Hey,
Hey, Canada.
how do you get rid of it?
Just click on someone else's comment and then click on it again.
There you go. Hey, Craig.
So click on that same comment. Oh, you did?
I did. I guess I have a slow computer.
Yeah, probably. Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Awesome. Well done, Toshiba.
Oh, Justin looks like he said he got a new job. Congrats, Justin.
That's sweet. Yeah, congrats.
So, Cliff, you've been a busy guy today. Saw you, heard you were in another live earlier, and then now you have your premiere as well. You're a busy guy.
Idle hands are the devil's playpen. That's damn near my motto. I think I don't even know what I did today.
I remember you were up early today. Because I think I messaged in the morning about the link, and then I think I saw you look at it, and then you said he's probably asleep. But
yeah,
That was early though for you because you're mountain time.
It was, I don't know, 8:30.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad
My
then.
cat doesn't really let me sleep in anymore, so because it's nice out. It's getting, just above zero in the daytimes lately. So he wants outside.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it got nicer the last couple of days, but I think it's gonna get more. We're gonna get more snow tonight. I think over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a couple of centimeters though. I think from what I hear. But then I also hear there's gonna be a snowstorm, so I don't know who to believe.
Neither. Just kidding. I guess there's a question for me. When you cross post on Posh, do you post the same items both? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna hopefully within the next 2 or 3 days have everything cross-listed. I have about 720 items, and about 140 of them are cross-listed so far.
How long does it normally take you, Jody, to create a listing on Poshmark?
Like 2 minutes, like less than 2 minutes.
Oh wow.
And I do it in bulk too, so it's pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about eBay these days? How long does that take?
I think I'm lucky if I can
hear
get
ya.
between like 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh my god, that's a huge
That
difference.
scoff,
It's really time
that
consuming.
scoff that he gave explained it all.
Yeah,
Like he didn't
exactly.
even need to explain nothing.
I can just nod, exactly how long it takes.
You guys want to answer? And hey, Jennifer, and if you guys see anybody else, please say hi.
Oh, hey Jennifer, how's it going? Do you guys do this full time? I don't. I do it part time, very part time, and I have a full time job as well.
Cliff.
And I am full time. I would like to stay full time, but I'm gonna have to grab a job throughout the summer here.
Yeah.
But that'll be come freeze up. That'll be an extra like 50 grand for that 6 months of work. So
And then I do it part time as well, with the websites running on the side. Yeah, I know I've been mentioning that a lot lately, but it was a question. Flipping Particles D. Hello.
Hi,
Thanks
D.
for coming in.
Hey Tommy, how's it going? The bargain effect, Tommy.
The Bargain Effect, Tommy. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, got Jennifer. Oops.
Lately, my postings though have been fairly easy because it's been media, so it's probably like maybe 3-4 minutes for me to do.
Oh, that's better. Hey, Lynn.
Yeah. Hey Lynn, how's it going?
Nice. We got another fellow Canadian. Oh man, my computer. We got another fellow Canadian here, Tanya. Hey.
Hey Tanya, how's it going?
She also makes content, so go check her out as well if you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, it's cool to see some Canadians in the chat.
in the house.
Absolutely. Moment of silence. Just kidding. So, hi Scott. Flipping Goodies. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? So we're gonna. What time is it now? It's 9:52. So about 8 minutes. We're gonna have Kevin on.
Sky.
And
He's more talkative than the three of us, so that's good.
Yeah. Hey Scott, how's it going? Dumpster diver dad.
Oh, there you go. He's already asking for Kevin.
Oh, where's Kevin? Sorry guys, we had to put in our life stories first before we bring in the featured guest.
Yeah, we just like to hang out for about half hour and
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, anyway.
When reselling on this is from Ariel. There you go.
Ariel.
Hey guys, when reselling on Canadian platform on Poshmark, what method do you use to ship?
On the Canadian platform for Poshmark, it automatically goes through Canada Post. And then I use a third part. Oh, no. That's for US. Yeah, it's just Canada Post.
It's just Canada Post.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about Poshmark, that it's prepaid. You don't need to worry about like figuring out the whole like. I don't think it's too hard to figure out shipping with Poshmark.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's not hard at all. They buy the label for you. You just print it out and that's it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you get my email? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. What email did you send it to? Have you guys used Pirate Ship? And that's in the US only, right?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I think it's soon coming to Canada, but I mean, from what we like at least read about, like we don't have an exact timeline of when it's going to come, but they said eventually it will be coming here. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm intrigued to know how it's going to work in Canada.
Yeah, their website says when they do, like they said Canada is their next jurisdiction.
Yeah.
To run in.
Nice.
It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
But similar to Pirate Ship would probably be, well, Shippo. It has to be an eBay order.
Yeah.
Then there's ShipStation. I still haven't bitten the bullet and tried that one yet.
There's the chit chats that I use too.
Chit chats.
And there's Freecom too, but I find Freecom is more for like larger parcels, I'd say. I mean, they do smaller ones, but I think your rates are a bit better if you are shipping on larger items.
Well, I told you to bring pickles. I brought coffee.
Nice. Tim Hortons.
I want Tim Hortons.
How do you take your coffee? Did I ask that before?
If I don't make bulletproof coffee, it's just 2 cream.
Okay. Bulletproof coffee.
Double was my crack for the longest time, but I gave up sugar this year. Any unnecessary added sugars. So.
Yeah, Paul mentioned cross-border pickups too.
I can print pickles on my 3D printer, but I'd have to paint them green and then dip them in pickle juice. So they smell. But it could be done.
Yes. Lily mentioned keto coffee. I don't know if you've ever had the keto coffee at Starbucks. There's a like specific way of ordering it so that it'll be like good for keto.
I have purchased 2 Starbucks coffees in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
And both times I took a sip when I got back to the car and I left it in the parking lot.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
For
I've never bought.
$6, it was absolutely disgusting, and for $2.30, you get damn near a liter of liquid, and it's delicious every single time.
I like McDonald's coffee a bit more. I like the taste of McDonald's coffee.
Yeah.
McDonald's coffee has improved big time when they brought the McCafe
Yeah.
um, uh, environment. And they have double walled cups, so
Yes.
it doesn't burn your hand.
Oh. Hey, Froggy, how's it going?
Hey, Froggy, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming in.
And Wendy's here as well. How's it going, Wendy?
Nice.
If you order hot coffee at a Texas McDonald's in the summer, they think you're crazy. Well, actually, hot coffee in the hot summertime cools you off because it bumps up your core temperature and forces your body to sweat, and it cools you right off.
Right.
I heard something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you drink, like say, if you go to 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee, it cools your core temperature down and makes you shiver.
That's true. But I like the slushies.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I did. Plus brain freeze. Yeah, isn't that a remarkable feat of human intelligence? We drink this cold, icy fluid until it hurts, until it feels like our brains are splitting apart, and then when the pain goes away, we dive back into it.
Yep.
I've actually found lukewarm water gets rid of brain freeze immediately. But if you dive back into that Slurpee and keep drinking, the second time you get brain freeze, it hurts more.
Really?
Really? Yeah, I didn't know that.
But yeah, warm water takes it away.
Interesting.
Like
Good to know.
Who's asking how tall who is? I think I missed it.
I think that was Val asking you how tall you were.
Me? I am 6 foot even. Sorry, I still don't see that comment. So my mistake. How tall are you guys?
I'm short.
That's whatever.
5'10".
5'10". Okay.
I'm 5'8".
Okay.
But if I was in the Philippines, I'd be equivalent to like 7 foot.
Right.
Just saying.
That's funny. All right, guys. Well,
Tim is at the gym.
Nice.
Work the glutes. I have no idea what that means. I just felt like saying it.
you had no idea I was that tall. Yeah, I guess that is pretty tall. No. Yeah.
Thanks, Lynn. Short is awesome. Tim, are you what are you on? Are you on the treadmill or are you on you pumping some iron?
How tall is everybody else? Well, here we go, guys. Our guest of the night.
Hey, you on? Alexa, enough of that. Please stop. This chick. Always
Wow.
doing that stuff to me, man.
What
How's
is
it going, man?
Dude, it just came to me because I'm like, I listened to you guys. You guys said, dude, you got to stop the stuff out in the living room, bring it in close to the router. So I got this thing jerry rig going on down here, and I got it hooked up.
And how's it been so far?
It's been good, man. I mean, Alexa doesn't want to listen over here, but I mean, other than that, everything's been going golden.
That's good. Glad to hear that.
Man.
Yeah. How's your guys' night going?
Great.
Yeah, it's been good.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
This is Kevin from the Thrifting Lounge. How's everyone going? I'm pretty sure everyone in here hopefully knows me. If not, I'm just a guy that likes to thrift, go to estate sales, garage sales, and I'm always trying to make a buck. I have a Facebook group that has just reached over 23,000 members. It's getting really active. I got that thing pumping now. All these guys, including Cliff, right? You're in my Facebook group too?
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
And I always tell everybody, feel free if you want to join my Facebook group and have no problem promoting your stuff and put your reselling videos in there, because that's what this is all about. It's a community. Everybody gets together, hangs out, and if you need any help, someone's always there that's specific to that niche. So, yeah. Oh, and I also have an Instagram. That one is Thrifting Lounge also. And then a YouTube channel, of course.
Cool.
Awesome. Appreciate you coming on with us.
No, of course. Thank you guys for having me and returning the favor.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Kelly Hustle is asking
Definitely.
for a link to the Facebook group, I believe.
You guys got a link?
No.
I think Dumpster Diver Dad can probably link it up if he's still listening. Kevin must also divulge my height. I'm too small, man. I'm only 5 foot, 7.5 on a good day.
There you go.
On a really good day. Today I got my license done, and she's like, "You're 5'8"?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm." Every inch of it. You, Scott, can you please put the group in the chat?
Here, I found it.
I'm giving away a bunch of wrenches right now.
Yeah, you're doing like I do. I give everybody a wrench.
I've been slacking on that front.
Oh.
Yeah. And it shows that you support them too. And then when you come in, I was so happy. I got a wrench today from Jody. I just got a wrench from you? Because I just saw that. Or if I had that wrench.
No, I just gave it, yeah.
Oh man, I think I gave you the wrench the first day I met you, man. What's been the hold up?
I haven't been doing live shows.
Jody's got the toolbox open.
Yeah, he's sending them out now. Wrench them.
He's going Oprah on everyone.
Yeah. Flipping profit. Hi everyone.
What's up, Jeff? How's it going, man? I saw we had Lisa was here as well as Kathy.
Yeah.
And Kathy. Kathy's been doing excellent.
Kathy's the one we talked about last night that we're gonna do a little surprise on, huh? Right? Just me, Kathy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're honestly so impressed by the work you've done, Kathy. Seriously.
Yep. We all talked about it last night.
Like,
basically with no tags too.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
Awesome work. Your thumbnails are working. Everything's working.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, how'd you guys sales today?
One sale. How about you?
I had nothing today, unfortunately.
I got 3.
Nothing, but the day's not done yet.
That's true. When I hear a cha-ching from one of the gracious people that are in here. Lily, thank you for requesting. I got to seriously start getting more and there's still a few admins I got in there, and out of 24,000 or 23,000 people in there, there's only 4 admins. I got to add more people, but I got to run it by the admins because they're very territorial. No joke.
Mm.
I almost got slacked the other day because Sarah Gilman, she posted a little thing from 8 years ago for my birthday in there, which was pretty messed up. It was hilarious. I couldn't believe she actually found that picture from so long ago.
Mhm.
Jody knows which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think I remember that. I think I
Oh
know
yeah.
now.
Yeah, I think it was like my second or third hangout ever, and they got me to do that. So, but I dumpster dove for that mannequin, so I was proud of myself.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm actually going to try dumpster diving here soon because I need a few big boxes for these electronics, and that's what I usually do. Is I'm cheap. I don't like to pay for anything when it comes to boxes when you can find them behind the mall or
Yeah.
behind Burlington Co Factory.
Hey, Brandon, how's it going? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Brandon, what's up?
Brandon?
What's up, Brandon?
Key lime kiss.
Key lime kisses.
Hey, how's it going?
Jennifer, how are you? I had such a good night tonight. 4 hours of sleep with you guys last night. I had you guys up till what, 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Stayed a little longer.
Yeah, like an hour show and then a 4-hour after show.
Yeah, it goes to show that like whenever I'm on somebody else's channel, I seem to be, or if I have more people on with me, I really open up, and especially after I get to know you guys. Like I really felt like I got to know you guys last night.
Yeah, same here.
We're all brothers in arms now. Like we were doing handshakes, right? Remember?
Just
Yeah, we were doing the corner.
Corner shakes, guys. Cliff. There we go.
Oh my god, that's funny. Hey, Lynn,
Ready,
how's-
bunch over here.
Ariel is asking, where is everyone located?
I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
I'm in Toronto,
I am-
Ontario, Canada.
I am in Alberta, in a very small town called Kinsella. I am an hour and a half drive east of Jody.
Oh, you guys
And
ever
yet
catch
to
up?
meet. No, we have yet to meet. I'm looking forward to it though, man.
You guys should do
He's
a
usually,
meetup.
every time I've tried, well, I've actually only tried to get a hold of him once since he gave me his number, but he's been sleeping when I went in, so.
Yeah. Well, it was unannounced,
Oh, okay.
so it's tough. Yeah. I
And,
sleep
yeah, it's
all
pretty
the-
well like, if it's 7:30 in the morning, I'm thinking, well, I'm bored. Well, I'll grab some IKEA bags and go to Edmonton.
If you just figured out
Because
one day.
Edmonton's actually the closest value village to me. And then once I get there, there's, my sourcing opportunity opens up once I get there. But
Yeah.
since it's such a far drive, I have to create, I pretty well have to make a day out of it. Pretty well source until nighttime and then make my way back home.
Yeah. Well, what-
Alberta, isn't that Bret Hart country? Hart Foundation?
It's in Calgary, right?
Yep. When
Yeah,
I went to college, the house I was rented was one street over from Stu Hart's place.
Stu Hart, man. That's where it all started in the basement.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I saw Brett walking his dog one summer. I was too starstruck to say anything to him.
No way.
He seemed like a cool guy.
Out. I was just sitting there in my boxers playing Xbox, and he was just walking his dog down the street.
How long did you live in that area?
Yeah, 2 years.
Okay. Man, that's crazy. That's a sight to right
Yeah.
there.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he is. I walked by Tommy Lee Jones in New York City when I was living there back in like 2000, I think 2000, up on the Upper West Side. East, it was Upper West Side. He was just walking down the street. It was a quick take. I was like, "Oh, was that Tommy?" They look so different when they're not on, makeup and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm in Melbourne, Florida, by the way. I'm the only American here.
Yeah, we're really excited to have you on.
Oh,
Oh, nice. You're in Hamilton. Nice.
Yeah, and there's somebody from Edmonton, St. Albert as well, Lynn. So that's sweet.
And I see Lily's from Starnia.
I've been there once. like 20 years ago. Right on.
So how do I've heard, was it Ottawa that doesn't really like the when you speak English? Is it Ottawa or is it Quebec?
It's Montreal.
Montreal. Yeah.
Montreal's okay with English.
No, Montreal is okay with English.
Quebec City in Quebec.
Is that what it is, Quebec?
Yeah.
Montreal is the most English Quebec city there is.
Yeah.
And then they have like a French side too, right? Chris,
Yeah.
is that what you said? Yeah.
Yeah, when you get to like closer to Quebec City, which is like what 2-3 hours from Montreal, they get more like you need to speak French or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They're probably like the tourism area may speak some English, but
Exactly.
the majority of everywhere else is French.
Okay, French Canadian. Yeah, we used to when I lived up north. Like we used to have like a lot of French Canadians come down from Montreal and move down there in New Hampshire, lower part of New Hampshire, close to Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I remember I used to always, when I was a young kid, I used to always go over this older man's house. It's kind of weird nowadays, but super nice guy, would always watch me and his wife. Their last name is Gerard. Super Canadian last name.
Yeah.
Mr. Gerard.
Monsieur Gerard.
Monsieur.
Monsieur.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Jeff is asking if I can speak some French. Bonjour, chef. Comment ça va? Qu'est-ce que tu fais aujourd'hui? Huh? That's all I got, guys. That's all I got. Sorry.
I just remember from Home Alone.
Parlez-vous anglais?
What is that?
Do you speak English?
You guys remember? Do you guys ever watch the movie Home Alone? It's one of my personal favorites.
Oh, yes.
You're what the French call les incompetents?
Oh yeah, no, not that part. Remember when I think it's Marv, this from the Sticky Bandits, or no? Yeah, Marv, the tall, goofy Daniel Stern. He grabs Macaulay Culkin pinches the girl's butt, and he goes, "Ooh, excuse me, mon chéri."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
That's probably one of the movies I pretty much memorize almost every line.
How do you not? Like, I probably watched that movie around Christmas time 3 different times.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it is the new Christmas Story. Like, where they just play it all day long now.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. I mean, it's a classic 1 and 2.
1 and 2, not
1 and 2, not 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever they have else left. No.
No.
1 and 2. Christopher was it John Hughes?
Yeah.
Made that movie, man, and rest in peace, John Hughes, one of the greatest of directors of all time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just a huge film buff nerd.
Val, I only know one song in French. Je suis une pizza. Je suis une pizza. Je suis une pizza. Avec du fromage.
We just want a cheese pizza. Froggy says, "What's up, Froggy?" Oh, there we go.
Hello, hello.
My kitty right over here watching me. Oh, there she is. Come over here, Daddy. There she comes. Come on. I'll help you. There we go. This thing sleeps right between my legs all night long. Well, yeah, your legs, but mine too in the middle of the night. And then she headbutts me in the morning, like 5 a.m.
Oh man.
Wakes me up. Oh my god. She's got a thing for like pushing her head like against like smashing it.
Yeah.
She's not doing it right now.
Everyone grab a cat. I
I
don't have a cat.
Do
guys.
it.
Sorry.
Oh, you got one?
This is content filled with the
You're gonna
cat.
have to
guys.
lend me one of yours, Kevin.
Right?
I'm not gonna bother him. I'm not gonna bother him. He's right there.
It's a cat stream.
Kitty. That's my kitty.
Buddy.
Booty cat.
Oh jeez.
Buddy.
I have nothing.
Yeah.
Oh gee. I have Luigi back there. I'll grab Luigi.
He's ignoring me.
Hey, Luigi.
Typical.
Huh? Mario. Mario.
Hey Luigi.
There we go.
Hey.
Princess
Canadian Kitty
Canadian
Roundtable.
The correct.
Cut it out. Cut it out, Luigi. None of that.
I guess you guys can adopt me as a Canadian tonight.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If we can give you a passport, we would.
What is it called? By Night and Me? What do you call three cats? A trio? I don't know.
There's some Canadian resale royalty there. Chris's treasure
Hey.
chest.
Chris,
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
You know who I talked to and I haven't talked to in a while?
who's that?
What's his name? He was like the original UK dude. I gotta check it because I told him I was trying to get him. I'm like, listen, we're doing the reseller reunion, man. I'd love to get you on. He's like, yeah, let me know. I'm sure you'll know. I don't know if you Tom the Picker. You guys remember Tom the Picker?
I don't know.
I think he changed his name too. I don't remember what he changed it to, but yeah. And then yeah. He's like, oh man, you gotta come on. He's like, sure. So yeah, next Wednesday we'll be starting it. I think 8 or 9. We're still debating on the time. That's the only thing. Next Wednesday, not this Wednesday. That was a huge turnout, guys. Thank you guys so much for promoting and everything. I really wouldn't be success without you guys helping out, you know, and in the chat and stuff. And then we had Chris on too. That was fun having him on.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you to have me on. Like, it was pretty, because honestly, it was really cool just seeing what was going on between everyone in that whole like stream, with everyone being there and like just kind of like it's basically a reunion at this like. So it was, I don't know, it was just pretty cool just understanding what they were and learning about stuff too.
Yeah, and it's funny that most of them are still doing the same thing. Like, well, Wes is doing. He's still doing it. He's trying to go full time again. And then the thing is, I feel bad. Like, I'm sure Callie Picker's in the chat. I still hope he is. But huge shout out, man. He's going through some stuff that's not letting him able to go thrifting or anything like that. So he's a great guy, Callie Picker. If you guys can sub to him. He's going through some stuff that he's videoing all the time about for his journey, what's going on. But I mean, it was so much fun. Getting those people together was not easy at first. And then as soon as like people jumped on board, I started sending out. I'm like, yeah, let's get on. They're like, all right, let's do it. So yeah, thank you guys for everything. Seriously, everybody in the chat too. Oh my God, this cat's getting me hairy now.
Yeah, I hear you there.
All right, girl, you gotta go. You're starting to make me sweat.
Thanks for coming in, Randy.
Look up Nikon Monarch 5.
Jody, you back on Posh Canada?
Yes, yeah, I am. As of yesterday, I am back on. Already had a sale too, so that's cool.
Did you?
Yeah.
Do you find you get more easier sales in Canada than? I feel like the one in the United States is just you have to be like a shareaholic or buying shares to really actually make get some headwind on there.
That one's really died lately. It seems like I've only had 2 sales so far though, because I just got it back.
Yeah.
And I just started like a week before the ban.
So Cliff, man, congrats, man. I like that video you did. That was sick. And the music, man. That music was amazing.
Yeah, I finished that project Saturday morning.
How long did it take?
It was Sunday, Monday, and this morning in editing.
Okay.
Not
How many?
Not steady.
Just like here and there. How many hours you think edited it?
I'd say 10.
Yeah. It's editing's crazy.
I went about 4 hours of footage down to 37 minutes. And then I went through it, did the voiceover, and then I went through it again and cut out like the dead spots where where I didn't say anything, and then I went back again and put the music in.
I'm a sucker for saying in my videos, and things like that, that's beautiful. That's what is it? Gorgeous. That's gorgeous. This is so cute. That's my like. Sometimes she'll put them in there, but like it's not even as close as how much she has to cut out.
I cut out quite a few of my like if I lose a word on my tongue, I'll just go
Yeah.
But I'll leave a bunch of them in just to show that it's a fairly raw video. Like so it doesn't feel too edited, you know what I mean?
I leave out all the ums, but
even in person I say a lot, so
Yeah.
Same here.
I delete dead air only.
Yeah, I think it's a rollover from work because I'm always on the phone, just well, you can get this, and you can. I mean, because it's just, and so what it is, I think my brain just went backwards, and now I always say But no, I think I like videos that are highly edited. Like if you could go watch Nick Nimmin, like every 5 seconds is a cutscene, a hard cut.
Yeah.
That stuff's pretty sick. That's like an art form right there, and they do most of that on purpose.
What I don't like about over-edited videos is if they move around a lot.
That's me.
It looks like they're giving themselves whiplash, for crying out loud. My neck starts to hurt.
I'll be over here, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, and start talking the next edit.
See, when I had that project, when I was doing that project, I had the camera on a tripod pretty well right there. So if when I did editing, it still looked fairly seamless. Like I put a quick smear transition, and you would hardly notice it.
Yeah, like I couldn't notice it too much today. And I'm usually quick to pick things up like that, especially after you see probably like 100 hours in a week of those people doing edits like that, just watching their videos. Of course. Callie,
What do you guys use to thrift other than Value Village? There's Goodwill. What's the other one?
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army. And then all the mom and pop ones are actually like really good ones that you should hit up.
I love mom and pops.
Yeah.
That's where you can find real treasures.
Mm-hmm.
I found I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. I'm sure someone in the chat has. But I found a pre-Duffy bear that Disney has. It was before. It's one of those rare ones, but it was the common one, the brown one. If you find the pink and blue one, do a YouTube or an eBay search right away. It's like $200-$300 around there.
Oh, wow.
But and that's the only plush I ever really look for. Is I look for the hidden Mickey on the bottom of the foot. Yeah, the feet, and then the tush tag that'll say Duffy. Actually, no, it wouldn't even say Duffy. I think it just says Disney. And then, so I found one. It's the only time I ever found one. I was in Asheville coming home, and there was a bad accident. And so I stopped in this hole in the wall, 2-story. It had no AC, nothing in it. It was just like somebody's warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was walking out, and I saw this thing. As soon as I saw the feet, I said, "Oh my God, Ashley, check it out!" And it still had the tags on and everything. And I still have it in my almost a year later. I still have the thing in my store. But the guy said, "How much do you want?" He's like, $1. All right, I'll take it.
Wow, nice.
It was like the only thing I bought there. It was a barn. Okay, yeah, it was a barn, just right off this back road in Asheville, coming back home. But that's the stuff I love. Find things like that in a place where you wouldn't expect it. But you can't really find that in a Goodwill, or it's actually no. I'm wrong. You can find it in the Goodwills because a lot of people do find it in the Goodwills, but they're getting more rare because people are buying those and then they know how to resell them. So, or they're getting thrown out because they were for kids back in, I think, like the early 2000s and mid 2000s before they called it Duffy. That's why it's called pre-Duffy. sorry for a little bolo item.
That's a good bolo right there.
Yeah.
My best flip from a mom and pop thrift store, we actually got one half an hour east of me in the other direction, opposite direction of Edmonton. It was a cookbook set from 1972, and they pretty well have a permanent sale on books for $5 for $1. This was a set of 12 that I paid $2.40 for. I sold it to a lady in Toronto for $175.
Oh
plus
man,
shipping.
wow! And they paid the shipping, right?
Yep.
Did you make money on the shipping?
A tiny little bit. Like in my eBay store, I discount down to about what I pay, or like a little less than what I pay.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the times, I would say I put $2 into shipping.
Okay.
But what I'm starting to do now is oversize and overweigh my listings, and it comes up to about the same.
Yeah.
Cause I get a small discount with Canada Post, a small business discount. So I discount my eBay listings down as well, and then I put right in my listing description that I provide discounted shipping rates.
Oh, that's awesome. I do the same thing. Like I find that when I do bundles, I'll just like buy one get one free on the shipping, because you're really spending a lot of money when you go to my store. So the shipping to me is shipping, like if it's a t-shirt or a sport jacket and shipping it with the other one, it's not that much of a difference, maybe like another pound 1.6 pounds. So, and plus it makes them happy and I get good feedback. But
Chris has a question for us. Average selling price on eBay. What's yours, Chris?
Gosh. I'm trying to keep it between 30 and 40 right now. That's my goal.
Last time I checked, I was at 38.
I'm at where are we at now, babe? 62 average sale price.
That is really good.
67. Yeah, 67.
That's good.
That's awesome.
That's
fantastic.
gross. That's including shipping, because I just break it down that way, and the way it comes out to be. So it's probably somewhere around 50, probably about 55, somewhere around there, before fees get taken out. But don't forget, most of my average cost is like $7.50, $8. So I'm able to do that a lot. Plus, once you get to know a niche in and out, you can just set your own price and know it's gonna sell at. And it's all about really marketing with your keywords and good pictures, and make sure you always put measurements in it too. I put measurements in the condition. And I also put them in the, how you can do custom read numbers like after or presets, and then you can do custom numbers, description, condition, and then I also put I'll write chest and then the inches in it with the boxes. You know what I'm talking about? Where you can turn down where it says the size, change the size and stuff. Those little inputs, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I put them in the description. So I put them in 3 different areas. And I make it clear. And sometimes people just are like, oh, it doesn't fit me. I'm like, oh, you should have checked your size. I know my size. Aren't you all going?
Chris would be the only one of us that's logistically able to go.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think I'd honestly be able to go just because I have so many family birthdays that month. And so it's gonna be really tough if I manage to squeeze time. I want to go, don't get me wrong, it's just there's just so much going on in that month specifically. Yeah, I'm 5.5 to 6 hours away from there.
Yeah, I'm probably 13, 14. But I'd go. It's just I have Bristol, and I already have my vacation set up for the year. But I mean, I love Nate and Anthony. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Big shout out to them.
Yeah.
And it's gonna, from what I heard, it's gonna be big. You guys get to go to the zoo, whoever goes. That's pretty sick. The Pittsburgh Zoo is huge.
Yeah, I think for Jody and I, we'd have to pack the car and leave 3 days early.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I like driving. I don't like flying. I like driving because I'm able to take it in and I don't set time limits. So like if I'm like I did this in on the way to South Carolina, I went up and we literally, once we hit the Georgia South Carolina road line, there was just these gorgeous big openings with side roads, just side roads. I was like, all right, Ashley, let's do this. So I stopped and I went down one of the side roads, and I think it's on my Instagram, Kevin Buccio Instagram, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just this gorgeous house with a barn and the horses outside, and that was just randomly just going down a road. And I like doing things like that, you know. I don't like to set time limits on where I go, and I like to do whatever I, you know, like vacations with no destination. That's what I like to say. I guess that's the quote that's out there. And I feel like you learn a little bit more about yourself doing stuff like that and slowing life down. I don't mean to get philosophical with you guys. I
Absolutely.
I get that way.
Oh,
Jennifer, what are you doing? I think Jennifer fell asleep.
Randy Rainbow made out of the sale on eBay.
Oh, she timed out somebody? Oh, whoops.
Finally.
Yeah, the Kelly Hustle.
Yeah, they're awesome. He just started following me, and you know, I think that's sent there from somebody. And another one is shout out to Nurse Flipper. She's awesome. You guys were talking about her sale earlier. She texted me that. I was like, dude, that's congrats. Anybody can get a $600 sale is pretty sick.
yeah.
And to me, it shows you know what you're doing. Like for me, it's like you made it. Like you know that stay the course. You're doing your thing, and eventually you're gonna get there. Jennifer dropped her phone. Hi, Jen. Hi, Marie. I think they're doing a video tomorrow too.
Nice.
Randy Rainbow made his second sale since the show started.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's where everybody's money is going. Randy's store.
Yeah, send it over to us. I forget what I was going to say. It happens all the time. I guess it comes with old age. And thank you for the birthday wish. My girlfriend, I don't know if I told you guys this. I get home. They celebrated my birthday at work today. We went to a brewery. Even though I'm sober, I had a good time just drinking Coca-Cola and seeing them get hammered. I got home, and the first I said to my girlfriend, I'm like, oh, I said something about my birthday. And she's like, oh, yesterday was your birthday. I said, you know me. We celebrate my birthday all week long. You're supposed to be saying it to me every single day.
Good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Night, Val.
Denise, Kevin, you remind me of his movie star. I can't remember his name. My daughter thinks so too. I don't know. Yeah, Lynn, that's the second time I've heard I look like Gary Vee. I got the confidence like Gary Vee, I will say that. If you guys catch me on Gary Lafferty's Hangout earlier, they'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. Just me, Kathy. We're getting closer. Same thing. Where's Dumpster Diver Dad? Where's Scott? Where's this guy? There he is. Wiggle. Jody.
Yeah, that's right, Lynn. Gary Vee's coming to Edmonton.
Oh, wow.
Road for me. It's
I
like,
remember when he first started, man, and everybody knew he was going to blow up.
yeah.
He's really good. He's really good at what he does. Like he's on point.
Hmm. I used to watch him religiously, like every day. Now I don't really watch his videos. I'm still subscribed, but
Yeah.
I just don't have
What I
time.
used to do, I don't know about what you guys think about positivity, like listening to like used to listen when I was going through stuff. I would nonstop listen to Joe Rogan. Like he has inspirational, like if you write Joe Rogan inspirational, whatever, inspire. There's a bunch of little clips from his podcast that you should just like. To this day I still listen to the same clips over and over again. I can almost say the words verbatim. Same thing with Adam Carolla and Duncan Trussell, who's always on his show. Anything's going to make you get out of bed a lot better and happier, do it. Surround yourself with the positive people and cut the negative people out of your life. That's what I say. Yes,
Yeah,
Lynn,
absolutely.
same one. Joe Rogan Experience.
I think Texas Treasures made a video about that kind of thing.
Did he? I love he's awesome.
The 5 closest people you're around is what you're going to be like or something.
You said Texas Treasures, right? My boy Brian.
What's that?
Did you say Texas Treasures?
Yeah.
I've been trying to get his bigger because he's really good.
Yeah, he really is.
I like his Poshmarks. He does Poshmark closets. So if you guys have any Poshmark closets, maybe Jody.
Yeah.
Can you guys? Oh yeah, he can hear me.
Yeah.
I heard a buzz in the background. Jody, send your closet to him, man, so he can do a little review. It helps him out, you know. Him and Clay. Clay's a nice guy too. I sent him the link earlier to come watch. I think he was still in school. Yeah, Lynn. Tony Robbins is awesome.
Tony Robbins, yeah.
I remember a few years ago, Steve Rakin was a huge Tony Robbins guy. He went to like 2 of his different seminars, and that's all he talked about was Tony Robbins.
Yeah,
that guy has a lot of money.
Those are.
I actually picked up his VHSs in new in box. It's somewhere in my where is it, babe? In the closet in there. And I picked up for $1 at the bins last time I went, and I guess it's like $45. The box is a little messed up, but it's a 2-disc or a 2 VHS, new in package, just sitting there in the bins in the top. Nobody grabbed it.
Nice. That's a good.
That might be a good one to. I don't know if I want to crack the seal though and test it out on one of my VCRs. What's the firewalk, Chris? In Toronto?
I don't know. I think it's something pertaining to Tony. I'm not too sure what it was. Kathy said her aunt went to high school with Tony.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
That guy's got crazy money. But he's great at what he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Kevin, did you want to like go through that? What is it called?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if Scott's in here. I don't know if he fell asleep. It's only 7:40 over where he lives. But I wanted to. You guys keep talking. I'm going to pull everything up that I need, and then I'll
sure. So guys, we're like we had this like 3-hour, 4-hour thing of like just how we can better ourselves doing like YouTube and just in general, like how can we be better. So we were looking at tools that were available, and we were just looking more in depth with what's available out there. And Kevin brought up a bunch of other tools that it's just looking at the analytics and the numbers of how you see a channel progress is just absolutely amazing. Just learning what they're doing, what they're putting in to optimize themselves to make sure that they're being like searched for and they're being recommended by YouTube. So it's pretty cool.
Definitely learned a lot in those 4 hours.
I did too. But like I told you, what I did was I was really down on myself the first video coming back with me in this goofy ass clothes. But I like doing like stuff like that. You know, it's different. I don't ever want to be the same. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be myself. I'm very independent like that.
Yeah.
I gotta a lot of confidence in myself, which I never had prior. So
Good.
yeah, man, it was bad. Like I talked about this earlier. After me and my kid's mom broke up, you know, I was in a rough spot. And like, there you go. I'll talk about Joe Rogan. Like, that's what got me through the day. And then the saying that there's always someone else out there worse than you right now. So I took that, and then I got that job. The job my brother-in-law gave me, he took a chance on me, and I turned that into me doing really well at this job. But growing up, my dad he always, and I'm going to get philosophical with you guys here, but this is like a little bit of my story. And I've touched on this in the past too, but a lot of people are new here. Before I get into this other stuff, we'll circle back around to this. So growing up, my dad, he was very hard on me. I played 3 sports in high school, and my dad would leave if I was not doing good at halftime, and I would have to walk home. Or my friend's mom would give me a ride home, and we would carpool. But he would always call me names, derogatory names. I think that was his way maybe of showing, because that was his dad, like old school, showing him love, and him being rough on me. And me being like, you know, like I'm my mom's kid. My mom, she wears her heart on her sleeve, and she's a fighter. But we have a breaking point. And then 2 years ago, right after me and my kid's mom broke up, and even my kid's mom was doing the same thing to me. She was picking on me, calling me names and everything like that. And that's why I had no confidence for so long. So what happened was when me and my kid's mom broke up, I was just like in a rough place, and I was drinking a lot. And so my brother-in-law, who's always been a huge influence in my life, he's like, hey, listen, you know, why don't you do this? Come stay at my house 3 times a week, because I moved away from my kid's mom, like 20 minutes north. And he's like, hey, why don't you come live at our house for a few weeks, and you can stay at your apartment, or a few days, and stay at apartments the other few days, and just help out around the house, and I'll give you a couple $100 a week. And I took that to him saying one day, like, hey, listen, you know, I need somebody to babysit the workers that are he owns the Allstate business before my owner bought it up. And so I took that to me starting at $9 an hour cash, right? Working 20 hours a week. And I said to myself, because when you're at the bottom, right? When you're at the bottom and you've been there before, you kind of know where to start to pick the pieces up before. And all my life, it's been ebb and flow throughout my teens, 20s, and early 30s, because I've been excellent the last few years. And so he took a chance on me, and he one day is like, hey, let me get your license. Got my license, and then that was around the same time my new owner bought it. I don't think he was going to keep me after the 90-day probation, but he did, because I was outselling the salespeople, and I wasn't even getting paid commission. I wasn't. I was just showing him that I'm a natural salesperson. You give me a chance, and I'm going to be the diamond in the rough for you. So what happened was, after that, I mean, the rest is history. I went in one day, sat down, and said, listen, we have an opening in the sales. It's mine. I need it. Or else I'll find elsewhere. And he's like, all right, I'll give you a chance. I've been his top salesman for the last 3 years. In only 4 months, I haven't been a top salesman. So that's my story. It's the truth. But with me, was I noticed when I took that chance from my brother-in-law, it started giving me confidence that somebody could believe in me. And then I took that confidence, and now I'm at an all-time high when it comes to confidence. I think the biggest reason too is setting my goals and seeing that I can actually attain them.
Right.
You know, I'll do weekly goals, monthly goals, whether it's eBay or work, and then 6-month goals when it comes to insurance on myself. Like I always do an insurance review on myself, and then I do yearly goals. So like my yearly goal this year is to leave my job, start full-time doing this, and then also
I was going to ask you.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to try to vlog it. I'm just not good at vlogging, but I'm going to try to vlog it. Daily Refinement told me that's what I should do is vlog. Yeah. Vlog. And then also my other goal is to have a condo. So I have that income of a little bit of eBay from last year, right? And then from to now where I can show my $65K I made last year, so they can get that. So I have that thing on the house for a house. And I've been able to save what the last 3 months of my monthly bonus and my income to put away for a house and pay our rent with eBay and my credit card bills with eBay.
Awesome.
And,
Yeah.
and it doesn't come by dumb luck. It comes with a lot of experience and a lot of believing in yourself. Because I mean, we all make mistakes, but just for me, it's like I've made enough my whole life where, okay, Kevin, you know what you got to do. You know where you jump back on the horse. And one of my favorite sayings is, before I start talking about this other stuff, is get comfortable at being uncomfortable. Okay. And what I mean is, do something that's going to make you so uncomfortable, whether it's trying out Poshmark or a different platform. Try it. What's the worst that can happen? You fail at it. And as we people are, we are so used to failing. You know, you start getting used to trying for success. So anyways, that's just me.
I'm glad to hear that things are going much better.
Yeah.
You came back to YouTube and all that.
Yeah.
You've been
All right. I'm going to start looking for this other stuff, and then I'll let you guys keep talking for a couple minutes. Sorry about that.
Okay. Looks like Chris wants to pop on for 10 minutes. You want to say something? Do any of you have the link nearby? Because my computer can't handle
I think I have it pasted or copied. Hold on a second. No, that's not. That's the Facebook group. I'll get it from you real quick because I had it in the chat that we were doing earlier.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Here we go. Okay, StreamYard. All right, it's coming right now. I don't know. Is that it? What's going on? Oh, I can't do it because it says the link's too long.
Oh my goodness. What?
Thank you, everyone, by the way. All right, I'm going to look for this stuff. Can you guys find it? Or?
Oh, wait, what am I talking about? The link's right at the top. Right on StreamYard.
Oh, I forgot.
Mistake.
All right, let's look. Just me, Kathy.
Yeah, we'll have you on for a few minutes.
Yeah, that way I can get everything set up. And then
Yeah.
I'll have, I'm going to do just me, Kathy. And then I'm also going to do dumpster, diving, Daddy.
She's still here? Yeah, perfect. Kathy's
That's
still.
what she is. She knows.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. Yeah, right. Yeah. She needs like something to hold her open.
There we
Chris,
go.
where you at?
Okay, and I'm gonna open up Morning Fame, and if you guys don't know what Morning Fame is, you're about to find out, and this is gonna probably blow your mind when it comes to analytics and how to do your videos
Boy.
around the algorithm.
There you go.
Is Chris coming on?
I have no idea. Nobody that's knocking at the back door. So
Jody, did you have your Morning Fame invite link handy?
Yeah, well, check the description, and well, Kevin's is in there if you want to just use his. Everybody.
Because it's an invite-only service.
But the invite also gives you try it, right, Jody? Or I think maybe Scott did. I think it brings it from $19 to like $12 a month. But for me, this is probably just as important as TubeBuddy. Those two, if you're trying to find out how you can get growth, analytics, like I'm a numbers guy. So I had them up for like 3 hours just going over numbers and where I thought the reason why Kathy's blowing up in Dumpster Diver Dad. And I'm pretty sure I'll be right on this one. Because knock on wood, in the last 3 years, I have not been wrong on a lot of things that I thought I would be wrong on. Is he coming in?
I don't know.
Yeah, you get a free month and then I did a discount, right, Scott?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Did you guys, before you signed up last night, did you do that? Or did you already sign right? Like you just signed right up?
I just signed up and I used a random code.
Yeah, I was trying to search for a code too.
What was it, Brian's Buddies?
Not sure. I typed it in
I
Google.
think so. I think that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Brian G. Johnson.
I
Oh,
think YouTuber Zone or something is the one I used.
Yeah, Dumpster Dive said it's a free 1 month trial and then you get a discount. Like I pay,
that's
it's
awesome.
normally $19 for the one under Legend, I think it is.
The middle
Superstar.
tier.
Yeah. And the one underneath, hi Jen, the one underneath, that actually goes from $19 to $12 or $13 a month, but it's worth any bit of it if you're trying to grow your YouTube channel. And this is the stuff that I think, who did I talk to? OSP earlier, Old School Picker, and he even tried reaching out to big people and they would not give him any information. This is stuff this is what the big guys uses, and this is how they get big.
Mhm.
Number one is you have to be consistent. Like you have to be running videos. You have to be on top of it. And I think too, more importantly, you got to be part of the community. You got to go on a bunch of videos, watch the videos because you want to help their view time go up. That's the only way really you thank them is by watching or do like Scott does. He'll go into people that need hours and he'll create a custom playlist and he will play them to get their hours up. He's great at that.
That's sweet.
So I'm guessing Chris isn't coming in, huh? Did
I don't
anybody
know.
private him?
I don't know what happened to Chris. Can you answer? But we can just continue if you want.
Yeah, we can just go start it.
Screen
All right, I'm
and-
going to go screen share, guys.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And let me know if there people have questions or if I'm going too technical for them, because I'm going to try to dumb it down the best I can. All right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
All right. So this is just me, Kathy, and she only has 1.17 thousand subscribers. But if you look at this chart right there where it says compare stats, mine to hers, you see me in the blue? She is absolutely crushing it. And I can tell you almost exactly why. Now, look, she doesn't even have, Kathy, and get with me if you need to learn this more afterwards, channel tags. She's not using any. That's going to help you out.
Yeah.
That's gonna put you where like people at the top, like if you notice lately in the mobile app, it's gonna say Reseller, other people's items or new videos. It's weird. I'll show you on the app like sometime if you have a chance, Kathy. And I'm also gonna most likely make a video on this, and I'll probably get a lot of slack on this because this is stuff that people do not want you guys knowing about. But again, I believe in showing up for free. This community is huge. And I believe in growing everybody up as a community because if one person learns this, then they have a good chance of blowing up, which is great for them. And we all want to make money doing passive income like this. How do you think Rally Roots makes a lot of money every month?
Mhm.
By doing this stuff? And you'll notice when you're trying to do like if you go into, let me go into TubeBuddy, okay? And I'm going to do a separate. Open up my dashboard. So let's do TubeBuddy real quick. But let me go back to this while it's loading. All right. So, Kathy, you see here, you were just 100, 120. Now that's really good. That's good still. But then all of a sudden you get right here at February 8th. Now let's go down here and see what happened on February 8th. That was on a, let's go, actually, so I have to go into our videos.
Look at those views, 4,000, 7,000, 8,000, 8,000.
Yep. So look what happened February 8th, which is a little over 2 weeks ago, right? Something clicked right here. Look at what it is. Do you guys see now? Read me off the chat, guys. Do you see something that's going to cause her to blow up? And let me know if you see it in the chat.
All you
And this
got
is why
is
this is why I say your thumbnails is so important to do. So important. Thumbnails and being very consistent. Any answers?
Good night, Paula.
Hey, Paula.
I was thinking thumbnails and titles. That's all you can see here anyway.
Yeah.
No, it's thumbnail, titles, and one more thing. So she's got some stuff going on here. Now, Kathy, I haven't watched any of these previous videos back here. Okay, I don't know what was in them, but still, these are still good fun. What you're gonna start getting is a lot of people going over your first video, because everybody does it. They want to see you and who you are, and go through your first video and go through all your other videos. So as you see here, between here, something happens. She makes a really good thumbnail. Really good, nice thumbnail. But look what it is. She has a nice little arrow. And I don't even know if she did this by herself. It was by accident, or who did this for her. And it says staples. Okay. Through what? In the trash. Good thing for your titles. And what you see a lot of people doing now, like Harry Tornado, Cincinnati Picker. What are they doing besides putting dumpster? Like, dumpster diving is great for you to say. Yeah. And then another sentence like you do here. But one important thing that they do is they have like a juicy sentence, like a newspaper sentence that's going to drive you there. Like something that you're going to, like, oh my God, I just, like, what? Like a headline. Like, look, threw what in the trash? Like, I want to see what you threw away in the trash, what somebody threw away. Okay. Also, 18 minutes. Now she has longer content here. And I don't know if she got a shout out from somebody here, but something blew her up. And then you see dumpster dive, and you won't believe what one Staples threw away in the trash. Now that's going to get me looking there. If you compete, and I'll show you after Morning Fame what I mean. It's all going to come together. So then you go to the next one. You get like 1 week later, you're at 8.23 million, 8.3 thousand views. Another one. What are you doing? You're being consistent. Now you're showing the store you're going to be dumpster diving at. And then another headline. Why did they throw these away? Yeah. I want to know why they threw something away. I just watched a great video from Staples. Now I want to see what's going on with the one at Dollar General. And I liked your video prior. I'm going to watch a new one. Okay. Why did they throw this away? Okay. So then someone watches it, but you see this 25 minutes. Now you're getting people to watch longer. That's very important. People are watching longer videos. You have them hooked. All right. And then the next one, another 25 videos. So now you're starting to be more consistent with around the time you're doing it. They tried to hide these, but I found them. CVS. You're throwing another brand out there. So, of course, you have two great videos here. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to watch your video, right? And then here again, this is 2 days ago, and you have half the views from what you did a week ago. Ulta. And everybody knows Ulta. Ulta is a very expensive company for makeup and everything like that. Believe me, I had an ex-girlfriend that always wanted me to buy things from her at Ulta. I can't believe they didn't destroy them. So you're seeing a common theme over these last 4 videos. The length and time, number one. Mm-hmm. The headline. And then she's basically creating a series now where it says dumpster diving / and then she says, you won't believe, or why did Dollar General? These are all headlines that I want to see. So, and then now let's go back over here to home. And then views last 30 days. Can they see my mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
This is her in the red. This is me in the blue. Little old me, right? So this is her in the red. She got a big bump right here. And she didn't, whatever she did, she stuck with. And this is what YouTube loves. They're going to help you out, number one, if you do almost the same thing that got you going viral, like a little minor viral video, which is a viral video is a video with a little bit more of a bump than what you usually get. That's a viral video. And they want you to do it almost every time. And they're going to keep giving you a bump. The same exact thing. Because That's growing you a following. Somehow you're getting a following from somewhere. I got no clue, but I just know this from watching for a whole 2 weeks, listening to podcasts, watching videos with Nick Ninman, Brian G. Johnson, all those YouTube gurus that talk about this, where the algorithm and the SEO search is catching up with you. Okay. And now you see constantly, she's just blowing the heck up to almost 2,000. Okay. So it's like if you know anything about stocks, it's like she gets pulled up, pushes back, pulled up, stays steady, pushes up. And like, look at all these levels. She just keeps leveling up.
Yeah.
Now she's literally a level up person. So every time she makes a video, she just keeps leveling up. Look at this growth. Over 2,500 as of 4 days ago. Now she's bumping up to the next level of almost 3.73 thousand views gained in such a short time. 7 videos. You divide that up by 30. And now you can see why she's growing. Now let's look at her subscribers. 881. And then again, it follows your views. Look at those subs around the same time as their videos are popping. You're getting these freaking ridiculous subs. And look at me, like I'm here. I got a little bump here, and I may be able to level up a little bit, but nothing like this. This is absolutely insane. And this is my best example. That's why I want Kathy to come on. This is my best example of somebody that is doing absolutely, I don't know what, but being consistent. And now let's look at her. Another thing that caught us last night was let's look at her keywords. Now, Kathy, I'm able to see your keywords by your videos.
So real quick, right below you, that's Chris's treasure chest. Sorry.
What's going on, boys?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey, Cliff.
Hey, Chris.
All right. So now let's go to her video. Where is it? Let's go to her most recent video. 2 days ago, 4.2 thousand views, right? Let's go here. I'm going to pause it. Okay, hold on a second. I got to wait to load. All right, now I have all this information over here. This is TubeBuddy. 258 thumbs up. Insane amount of people's reaction to only 7 negative. And again, I always tell people when they get upset, 7 or when people get upset about negatives, I always tell them, think of it this way. It's a reaction, and it's going to be a positive one, because when they look at negative or thumbs down, it still counts as a thumbs up for you. It honestly does. And you can do your research.
Kevin, you're right. Kev, dude, you're right. Negatives even influence big time, all the time.
Like, that's why we say, welcome the trolls back to me, which they're coming. They're coming out for me. They've been. And I know exactly who those people are, because it's the same people I had before I left.
I have the same ones, my friend.
Of course. Now look at the 116 comments. This is awesome. Engagement. That's what it's called. This engagement is sick.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
So 2 of the 20 suggested videos are from her.
Mm-hmm.
So what I mean by suggested is, let's go up here. Let's go to TubeBuddy. Let's go to SEO or Keyword Explorer, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, here you go, babe. All right, so let's say dumpster diving. So I'm going to show you what your keyword is, and I don't even know if you even know what it is. But I'm going to show you what I think your keyword is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be dumpster diving. See, look at this right here. So your video searches over here. This is not related to what I've done with her. This is dumpster diving at Ulta. This is one that's highly searched. Okay. And if you do, okay, well, look at these. And if you're already getting this action, I suggest you go dumpster diving at these places. More action. Go to good GameStop. If you don't know anything about games, who cares? People are going to watch you. Dumpster diving for food. I don't know if you want to go dumpster diving for food, but you don't have to eat the stuff. You can dive for it. But this is what people are searching when I look up dumpster diving.
Dumpster diving at Gucci.
And here's another one. This is 2. Ulta and makeup. Ulta's makeup, right? That's 2 for you right there.
Kev, can I say something, buddy?
Of course.
Sure. I want to tell you something. I've been looking at all these gauges and charts and everything now that I've been monetized. And our problem in Canada, dude, is we don't have enough people watching our channel. You know what? If I was running around naked down the road and throwing fucking cherries at a fucking car, maybe. But you know, we're reselling up here, and our population's not like the U.S. Kev, I watch your videos all the time, man. God bless you. You're doing a great job. I commend you 100%. But we just don't have the population. My channel, you know, Thrift knows me, Jody knows me, and Cliff knows me very, very well. I've worked hard to get my channel to where it is, but we just don't have enough people up here to follow us, dude. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, you try and reach out to
Chris, sorry. Jody, before I say what I was going to say.
Yeah, go ahead, Jody.
I'm just saying, yeah, with your channel, you have to try and reach people outside of Canada as well.
Yeah, like
Otherwise,
that's why I'm literally speaking. Like the majority of my views are from the U.S. It's not from Canada. Like that's why I'm constantly like getting communication with people in the U.S., Australia, the U.K., and like I'm watching their content and they're watching me because I'm being engaging with all of them, and like that's how I'm growing my channel at the same time too.
Yeah, but you know what, Thrift? I truly believe as a Canadian reseller, and Kevin, I'm not knocking you out here, but
you don't have
to. I'm trying to help Canadian resellers make money here, because our system with our shipping and with the way the system's set up here, we're totally different globally. And we get shafted on shipping rates, and man, I can tell you this, it makes me feel, if I only have 2,000 subscribers and I have 500 people following me in Canada, and I help them make an extra $1,000 a month to feed their family, it makes me happy that I'm helping them make a change. That's all I care.
That's great.
Exactly
You know
what we talked about last night. This is what we talked about last night.
And that's my goal when I started my channel. I'm not looking to make 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, or 10,000 a month. I make enough, guys, selling on eBay and selling on Facebook Marketplace. I know what I'm doing, man. My average selling price is here. I make money, guys. I don't share what I make every month. If you knew what I made every month, all of you would be following what I'm doing. But I want to help people, a single mother or single father that has 2-3 kids, that is not making money to pay their rent or their mortgage or their car payment. If I can get them to make an extra $400 or $500 every single week, that's $1,000 more than they had the month before. And that's my goal. And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't care. I see guys making $10,000 a month reselling, and Kevin, US is a totally different situation. And I'm not trying. And I see, you know, Cali Roots, and I see Craigslist Hunter. I watch all those dudes, man. I watch them all. But that's not my goal on YouTube. My goal is to help people in Canada. And it's a different situation. So, sorry, guys. I wanted to come in. I heard you guys talking.
No, stay on real quick. But what I'm trying to say is that's what we're all here for. That's exactly the conversation I had with them last night.
Yeah.
After we get off the live. Right, guys? That's what did I say? One thing I miss about doing this stuff, being on eBay.
Yeah, it was making a difference with every single person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because what the thing is, if I can change one person's life, that's what gives me the butterflies. That's worth more than anything I can sell. I can sell, and I'm being truthfully honest because that's how I felt before. And if you know me from the past, that's the passion that I got. I've always had that passion, and I have had those conversations with people. That was exactly what's going on, like you are. You know what I mean? And I understand we had this conversation last night about how hard it is in Canada. But when it comes to YouTube, I think it's an untapped market. I really do. What do you think we did 5-6 years ago? We had maybe a dozen hardcore people before anybody else made it big, right? That was an untapped market.
Yeah.
You're in that market.
You know what, Kev? You know, I think, YouTube's a great spot. Like, I'm a lot older than you guys. I'm 53 years old. Okay. I don't have a big following of anybody below 35. Maybe if I look at my demographics on my what I'm getting now paid on in YouTube. But I think the cool thing about the whole reselling group is we all have to learn from each other. Okay. And I like to share my secrets. And you know, Craig, you know Pete from Craigslist Hunter, Kevin. You watch his channel.
Of course
probably.
I do. Of
The
course.
guy's
And you also watch
my
my
hero.
channel.
He's my hero. I've
He's
taken
awesome.
his format and I've brought it in Canada. And I don't disrespect people selling video games and all that shit. I just find unique shit. I buy it for $5 and I sell it for 80. That is my goal when I go thrifting. And I've in the past 3 years, I've come up with my eye looks for that shit and I do it. But Craig, this hunter, has the ideal format in my mind. And Kevin, you and I don't have a store. I want to open a store, but he knows the ratio average selling price is where you make your money. And if you know what you're doing, you can make a killing in this business. I'm telling you right now.
Of course, go back to all this stuff he spent like almost $100,000 on like little product that he sold at his store. I watched all of his videos, and that's why I tell my girlfriend. You can ask my girlfriend right here. Craigslist is onto something, and that's why people are so hooked on him. He's on something that is real. He's not like a Pawn Stars where that stuff's mostly fake. You know what I mean? It's all set up. It's all for show. Craigslist is real, and I said to her, I said, he's got something different here, and this is why he goes. And this is why I told him last night. Do something different. If someone is doing the same thing, do something different so you can reach those people you want to help, because they're all there for you. Like Chris said, hey, I'm in the U.S. I was attracted to all these guys.
Yeah,
that's me. And a lot of these guys are huge. Like I know the people that I hang out with, Scott, Sonny over here. We all talk about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it comes to sourcing, I'm sorry. I live in a really good I'm fortunate to live in a good place.
Yeah.
And that's just, I'm lucky, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, but I'm lucky. And but where I learned most of the thing was these hangouts. And I told these guys again last night in the private hangout, almost 90% of the stuff I learned was on these private hangouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to do is help other people out too, different ways, doing different things. Like, hey, it may not be a hit with you with what I'm doing right now, but it may be like, oh, well, I didn't know that. I should learn how to put more tags in it.
Yeah.
Like, what's the worst that can happen? Someone says no, right? What's the best that can happen? The video goes viral and helps many other people be as big as those other ones that are cornering the market, right?
Now, you know what, Kev, too? You all in this business, you have to have the drive. That's another thing. And I was listening to you earlier and how you started selling and through your life and how you became where you are. I'm a little more fortunate because I've been in corporate sales all my life. I've been in corporate sales for 30 years, selling $50 million a year corporate accounts. And I've taken what I've learned there and I've implemented it into my eBay business, which is a little bit different from what you've
No, that's the same I'm going to say right now. I've been in sales since I was 19 years old, whether it was car sales or insurance sales. I learned underneath Grant Cardone. 2 different dealerships sent me to Grant Cardone in-person training before he blew up. So that's how I know the power of the sale. Yeah, so I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but one thing too, Kev, sorry, I don't mean to cut you out, and I know you've been in sales, but you in this business, if you started January 1st and you took, and I bring this up, and Craigslist Hunter taught me this, you take 20 eBay stores starting January 1st, and then you go to April 1st, maybe one of them still surviving.
Because they quit.
They quit. They don't give up. And I've watched your videos, and I see what you're saying, and I believe 100%. This business, you get whatever you put into this business, and you have to work hard at it. And people tell me all the time, "Oh, you've got it made. You're doing great." I go, "No, I work a corporate position in a corporate job. I travel all over the place, and then my weekends and nights, I do this." And I've built a business, and Chris from Thrift Beats will tell you, I started from nothing, $0, and I built a huge business part-time with my wife and I. And it's drive and dedication and learning the business like you have, Kevin. And I've seen your videos, and I commend you on it, my friend, big time.
Of course, dude. We should talk privately sometime because I could pick your brain. I'm sure you could pick my brain because I'm in that part of my life where I am the same. I'm trying to figure out if I should leave my 1,000-year job for this. And, and to me, I feel like my job now is starting to hold me back. It really is. And I feel like when it starts becoming a job, and I always said it, when it starts becoming a job, I move on, and I already make my decision. And in my mind, I already made my decision, and I don't turn back. And I gave myself till December.
But back to what I said when I first came in, Kevin and Jody and Thrift and Cliff, Canada is a different ball of wax, man, for reselling. And those three boys above my head here, they will tell you the same thing. The U.S. market is totally different than in Canada. You Jody, hey buddy, you can, we talk back and forth. You see my videos, Jody, and yourself on Poshmark in Canada compared to the US, it's a total different business, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We just don't have the volume, and I tomorrow I would love to move to Miami, retire, and start selling eBay, man.
But sometimes it's not so much a bad thing if we do have less buyers, but we also have less sellers. So.
And I agree, Jody. Yeah, but we don't have the volume going through, man. The volume. No. We don't have the
United States. We have
the US.
It's crazy. And then we also get discounts. I don't know if you guys have pirate ship up there. So there's so many ways to try to get your ROI down even more.
See, our shipping rates, Kevin, are totally different. Thrift. I know Thrift is working. Chris is working on a couple of things. We talk back and forth on shipping. I strictly sell. My business is different. I strictly sell through Canada Post. I ship through Canada Post with full tracking, full insurance, because I don't. I know you guys are laughing, but I don't believe.
Oh no!
Yeah, no. But I don't believe anywhere else because my items are unique and my buyers pay for shipping. I just sold. I'm gonna tell you guys. I showed. Remember, hey, I don't know if the three of you above. I know you watch my videos. I sold that crab TV. Do you remember you guys seeing that in my video? I don't know if you watched it.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I sold that TV for $129, and the guy paid $89 for shipping to me.
It's big, yeah.
Yeah.
How heavy is it?
8.9 kilograms.
How many pounds is that? I don't
know.
20 pounds. 20 pounds, give or take.
Yeah, 20 pounds.
So that's pretty heavy.
Whatever. But the guy bought it. He's from Maine. It was the shape of a lobster. He's buying it for his restaurant. He doesn't give a shit if he paid $200 for shipping. You know what I mean, Kevin? That's what I like to sell. I like to sell unique products where people pay for shipping with full tracking.
Listen, I'm the same way. How do you think I make $67 an item? Because have them pay. I used to be the person was free shipping on almost everything because I thought I'd sell quicker, and it didn't work.
I'm not doing
now since I've come back, I make everybody pay for shipping.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, and like you said, a unique product. And how do I do that? I use unique keywords on my title. You guys, Thriftoholic, THRIFOHOLIC. That's my eBay store. I have nothing to hide. I always put it in my videos.
Yeah.
I don't care. And if there's any suggestions, always feel free to shoot me an email if I'm doing something wrong. But like I said, is that I try, like me and you, I feel like are almost the same exact person. And I get along with people a lot. I always get I get along better with people older than me. They always call me an old soul because I have that. I'm not even kidding you guys.
I agree with you. Keywords are very important. You don't have to put Adidas running shoes, and 19. You put blue stripes, men's size 8. If you put those keywords in, hey Jody, you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. You put those in, and that will bring that listing before anybody else. And the other key with eBay, and I tell sellers, the algorithm, you buy 40 items tonight. You and I, Kevin, go out tonight and Thrift and Jody and Cliff, and I buy all these items. I don't list them today. I list 2 today, 3 tomorrow, 3 the next day, 5 the next day. I spread it out so the algorithm reads it the proper way.
So you've seen my videos where I see, or my other channels where I say specifically, I have a goal. I list at least 6 items a day, exactly because of what you're saying, because the algorithm is going to keep you up there, and they love it when you're consistent. And when you get a little more consistent, they'll still throw you more sales.
Yeah.
But they really don't like sometimes when they're not inconsistent, not consistent.
No, I didn't see your video, but I figured that out about 2.5 years ago. So
Yeah.
no disrespect. You know what I mean? Okay.
But that's how I'm very like, so I always tell people, I've got to learn what engineers think by the Space Center. We insure a lot of people. When I do sales, most of the people are from the Space Center, right? So they're engineers. I never knew that my brain worked like that. It worked I want to know what's on the inside. I want to work by numbers, and I want to learn everything to pick apart. And that's why I was talking about YouTube. How would I learn it? I spent 2 weeks seriously just watching over and over again YouTube videos and writing in a notebook, just until I could just get the stuff in, because the last thing I want to do is be a failure. I haven't failed at eBay. I haven't failed at my job. And the last thing I ever want to do is fail at what I can do is, like you said, help people out. And this is what I love doing, because it helps people out. If I can change somebody's life, and I've done it before, I've done it with several people, that makes me feel so much better.
Yeah.
But then again, that's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. And I've been there.
It's, Kevin, it's a lot of pressure, but I think also you need to, it's a balance about your channel and YouTube and whatever else you're doing. But this business, and I keep bringing this up 100 times, you have to have the drive and the passion, the space to store stuff is another thing. When people go to me, you sell on eBay. I go, yeah. What do you store your stuff? Well, I got a unit, and I got a garage, and I got my back room, and I got my basement. Well, what's your wife think about it? Well, that's another thing. You need to have a partner that's going to be able to deal with your shit, with the boxes and the tape and the shipping and the post office guy coming at 9 o'clock in the morning and picking it up. And a lot of people think they're going to go to a thrift store and walk down the electronics aisle and buy a couple of VCRs and they're going to make $100,000 a year. It doesn't work that way. It's a lot more than that.
You need to learn the ins and outs of the product you're selling. And then until you do it, you can move on to the next one while you already know what your bread and butter is. Now, with me, it's always been clothes, sport jackets and suits and blazers, right? And then clothes, women's and men's and vintage.
Whatever
now,
you do. I know Jody, he's a big clothes guy. And Jody, thumbs up, buddy. I watch his videos. He does a great job. I'm not in clothes. I don't like clothes. I know Thrift does a little bit of whatever I do, and Cliff does what he does in northern Canada, because there's only so many caribou up there, right, Cliff?
Yeah.
and you.
The only clothes I've got, I stumbled across by accident because they were in a storage unit. So.
And you yourself, Kevin, you are in the heartland of the thrifting capital of North America, man. It's totally different. If you watch my videos, if you go to Chris's Treasure Chest, I've been to Philadelphia, I've been to Montreal, I've been to Pennsylvania, I've been to Buffalo. I've documented all of it. I've been all around, and I haven't been south, and that's my next thing. I want to do a road trip this summer, and I want to go down.
I'm in Florida. Come visit. We'll go together.
I'm going to send you a message, and we're going to hook up.
We're going to hook up, man. I have a feeling me and you can. I feel like I'm you. I really do. Like with the way you came on, you're so passionate about this. That is me. I've always been this way about everything I do. I give it 150%, because if you go 100%, that's not good enough in this business. You need to go above and beyond.
You do, guys. Yeah. Sorry.
But the big thing for me.
Waving at me. What's going on, buddy? What's going on?
He's trying to
Focus.
Oh,
yeah.
But the thing with me is I've burnt myself out in the past. That's why I left. I burnt myself in the past on YouTube. I did it with eBay. And now I know where to go and where to stop. I did a hangout. I think it was on Resale Kings a few weeks ago. And I stayed up with Nate from Every Day I'm Hustling till 5:30 in the morning on a Saturday in the morning. I took the whole weekend off. I said, all right, Ashley, I'm not watching anybody's videos. I am not doing anything but watching the races this weekend and just relaxing. You know what I did? As hard as it killed me not to do it, because I love being out here and doing this, that's what I did. So I know when I'm burning myself out and what I'm doing, because so everything happens for a reason in your past, and you learn from mistakes. I've done everything in my past, and I've learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, I truly believe, Kevin. I tell people this all the time. I've been in sales all my life, and when I meet people, and when we start doing business, I tell them there's a reason in life why we've met, and I truly believe that. And not the first time or the second time after we meet or the third time, that individual says, you know what, you're right. There's a reason why we met, and that's why we've hooked up, and that's why we're doing business together. And I find that's a very, very important thing in my regular job. Like I'll tell you what I do for regular living. I work for PPG Coatings. I've been in commercial sales for 25 years with them. If I'm not doing automotive, I'm doing industrial and architectural sales. I can retire in 2.5 years with a full pension, and I'm going to take this business that I'm doing now over, and I'm going to expand it and build it. And I want guys like Jody and Thrift and Cliff, I want to help them, or we can collaborate, whatever it is down the road. But I want to partner with people that have the drive and want to grow the business the way I want to. You get what I'm saying?
Well, of course. I'm sure you're a micromanager like me.
Absolutely.
I got it to the point where my girlfriend loves this. If she's the real motivation of me doing all this stuff. She said, Kevin, after my first video coming back was a huge flop, she goes, why did you want to make videos again?
Yeah.
To help people. She said, then don't worry about anybody else. The viewers will come. You'll have your fun. Just go and help people. And I didn't stop.
Sorry, I have to roll because I got a big meeting at 9 o'clock. And guys, Jody, Thrift, Cliff, Kev, thank you for letting me in today, boys.
Yeah, hit me up, man.
PM me there, Kev, if you want to ever, you know what I mean? You know where I am, you know to find me. And we'll hook up again, guys. I got to roll, okay?
Definitely. Thank you for coming on, man. And definitely, one of you guys, give me his information for Facebook or wherever, and I can PM, because I feel like I'm talking to myself right there. Like, no, but it's true. You don't find it much like that.
Okay, boys. Have a good night. I got to roll, okay?
Bye.
See you guys.
Chris.
Good night.
Dude, that was awesome. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly me right there, that thinking. He's passionate. He's got a good story, and he knows what he's doing, and he wants to help others. The big thing is he wants to help other people.
Yeah. That's a great point. Like when I first started doing this too, like he definitely was one of the first guys I started watching, because the business model that he's brought up it works here in Canada, and just like, and the thing is like I get what he's trying to say, but we're also trying to bring in our own like thing as well to the what like in terms of what Canada can bring as well. Like we're taking a little bit of what he's done, but then we're also adding towards that too.
Yeah, you're doing your thing.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's cool that he was able to get on and just share a bit of that, and also I don't know, just be able to show like what, because I guess it's because it's the Canadian Roundtable, so he was showing just a bit of like the passion of Canada and what we can do and get our sales over here. But other than that, though, like we wanted to just quickly finish off some of the, I guess, some of the analytics that you were doing too, because we wanted to just make sure like we just finished through with that part and try to just get a better understanding too of what else was even showed to us.
Well, yeah, because I mean, like it helped you guys out, right? Last night when you came away with my talk, did it not hurt you but helped you?
Big time.
100% helped. 100%.
Okay, and again, no one's going to tell you this stuff. No one's going to show you unless you dig hard. And it's not going to be resellers. It's going to be like the Nick Nimmons, the Brian G. Johnsons of the world, the people that are YouTubers. So what I'm trying to show you guys is, why is one person channel blowing up out of nowhere? And I think for so far, I'm pretty right. The thumbnails, the consistency of how long the video is, and the content. She's probably got really good content in those videos, right? So my thing is, what happens if she decides to actually use? Am I still on screen share?
You are now.
Yeah.
So we
What
got like
happens if
4
she
people still
actually?
watching. I just
What?
wanted to say thank you all for hanging out. Still 34 people watching.
Are you serious? Okay.
Thank you very
Oh.
much, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Now it's got my heart pumping a little more because
Oh,
his
you're
passion. His passion. I'm a very what's that, extrovert, where I feed off other people's passion, and that to me was huge. Like that guy, and I'll go after and I'll watch his videos.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
The dude obviously knows what he's talking about because that's me right there. I feel the same thing he's feeling. He's passionate. He's trying to grow the Canadian sellers, but like I said, it goes back to before. It's an untapped market, right? Right now, it's just basically you guys and maybe a few other people. How do you think the UK blew up or Australia is blowing up? Just by people like you hopping on it. Before, we used to have the only guy we had was Tom the Picker back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
For United Kingdom. So I'm sure he was an influence on a lot of people that do it nowadays, if they actually will go back that far. So one way or another, we all kind of influenced on people. Me, it goes back to the Gilman, Steve Rakin, and Hart's Pickers. Used to be Hart's Motors Company. Those were my influences. So when you're on the chat with them, you hang out with them, you're learning from them. All right. So anyways, getting back to this. So this is obviously not going to work for me because I do thrifting and dumpster diving is different.
Right.
But she would be probably ranking really high in here. And now let's look at her results. Let's go to the results, period. These are the results. If you go in dumpster diving, you're seeing these in the top ones. Okay. Treasure Hustlers. Shout out. I'm sure they're still in the chat. This is theirs. They own that one.
Nice.
Fortune Taco Stacks. He's a beast.
Nice.
Dumpster Diver Dad. There you go, Scott.
There you go.
Look at that. Top 6. If you dumpster diving, this is what people search for. First few keywords, dumpster diving, right?
There's Kathy.
And then look at Kathy right there. Because she is what we call a gateway. She beat the gateway video. And a gateway video. Now I'm going on Morning Fame. And let me know if I'm going too fast for you guys or if you guys only want to watch this.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right. So let's go dumpster. So I'm going to do a topic, dumpster diving. This is a keyword search. This is only for premium members, not free members. They do have to have a free version. So for me, this is the 3 keys. And I'll show you, this will go back to it after. This is the score, 68, but it's going to show me hashtags you could use. So like, I don't think she's using hashtags or Scott is, but maybe these are hashtags you want to implement in your description. Hashtag dumpster diving. Dumpster diving in America hashtag, or uncommon hashtags are for smaller channels over here, right? And then it's going to show you the top ranking video right here. Similar videos, which is right here. These are all similar videos. You can always do. Sometimes I'll take, if I don't have time to do a video or to do the keywords, I'm at work, I'll just copy someone else's video and just put it in, or their tags over here and copy it.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just go further ahead. Let's go dumpster diving. And then we want to go choose step 3. And this is how I build out my videos. And then down here, we'll also show you suggestions. You can do a long tail like dumpster diving at Apple Store, or just me, Kathy, dumpster diving at Ulta, or any one of these. These are the most popular search terms after dumpster diving.
Here's a question from Marie real quick.
Yep.
You see that? Oh, it says, hey, Kevin, since you're old school YouTuber, do you know Jory? Jory?
What was his, is that his name?
Good Use Goods, I believe.
I'd have to look. I don't, doesn't ring a bell.
Okay.
So getting back to this, see, so this is how you're scored. E for subscribers. This is my channel. This is the gateway video I was telling you guys about?
Right.
That is what the average that's the gateway video, 108,000. So obviously this isn't gonna work for me. So I'm gonna have to do like dumpster diving, me and Scott was talking about earlier, maybe dumpster diving in America. It's a long tail item. It's not front loaded with these 2 keywords and so much. This is all competition. But if you can get like a D on these and like a D plus on these, run with it, because you have good potential of being this right here, potential. So I have to be like 100% to even be looked at, which is super hard because your gateway is 63%.
Right.
So you go down here, you can do further analysis. You can see what's the YouTube trends, Google trends, search results on YouTube and Google. You go down here, here's the search results, the top search results when you see dumpster diving. Okay. This is your gateway video. This is the one you're going to be competing against when you put in dumpster diving and you do a video. This guy has, from 1 day ago, 25,447 views, 2,333 likes and comments. That's going to be hard to compete against.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you can't, because I mean, we can go back and look at just Kathy, me, or Dumpster Diver's dad. Then you just go look down here. These are all the ones that you're competing against, but the main one you want to look at is really this one, Gateway Video. So let's try Dumpster Diving 2020. This is when I told Scott, just use it as a tag. You don't have to use, look at this one. This is really good to go after. Now this is my channel. It's basically saying C subscribers, D views, F for likes, but that's really not a big deal. A for relevance. The average is 42%. If you can get it at 100, and I'll show you in a second how you can get it at 100. So I'm going to save that favorite. 39%. Don't be worried about this number right here. All right. A lot of people are searching for it. Let's go to step 4. Well, it's going to tell me competition's too high because it's not mine. So, all right. So I start off at 75%. Dumpster diving 2020. Okay. And let's just say how to dumpster dive. Now, I'm not suggesting you write this. Oh, in your first, and I don't know if you guys know this, but in the description, this is going to help you guys. Always use your main keyword. With me, you see it highlighted. It's going to be 2020 dumpster diving, or dumpster diving 2020. So you'll see a lot of people, you'll notice in the description, especially rally groups, will say, in this video, we show you how to dumpster dive, or dumpster diving 2020. Doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. And I'll see that go from a C to a B.
Yeah.
Because you're using that keyword right here again in that description. And then you can use your regular stuff in here. Just don't overload it with dumpster dive in 2020 because the YouTube algorithm doesn't like you keyword spamming. And then you can use these associate hashtags. This is why I love Morning Fame over anything else. And then you see this gives you suggestions. So like,
that's awesome.
I guarantee you, just me, Kathy, if you do, you could use some of these, but you can also write in dumpster diving.
There's that alto right there, 7%.
Yeah, see, you can start using these that are 7%. Or you can always, let me try, I haven't tried this yet. Let's try 2020 dumpster diving. Look, 6%. You can still, so you can use, you want to use basically all these keywords, use as much as you can. You have 500, whatever is characters. Fill it up with dumpster diving and use 2020 in it because that's your main keyword, dumpster diving 2020. Now you can always throw in dumpster diving in there too. There's nothing wrong with that. Or other things like how to dumpster dive. But your main keywords are your first 5 ones that are going to help you get in the highest search rankings. So, but that.
And then when it comes to 2021, you can just go in and edit it to 2021, right?
2021, yes.
That's it.
And you want to be like, what was great about it's the start of the year, jump on this dumpster dive in 2020 because it's only going to have more keywords in it the further along the year it gets. And you already have it in there. You're good to go. Now I'm not telling you like change everything now because she's already has good, but add keywords, come up. And if you have questions, I can help you. Another thing is, so choose file. Let's say we use a stupid one. Say we use this one, me and Sonia, all right? The algorithm is so smart. See how it says right here, show vision AI? The algorithm is so smart. It's showing you, is your thumbnail safe? Very unlikely, with his great right here, green. But it's also showing me like this is how good the metadata is. It says photography 72%. That's what the video should be about. Photo caption 50%, and then camera off is 50%. Because why? The YouTube algorithm sees that I have a camera right here or a lens right here. It's crazy how the algorithm works.
That's awesome.
It is absolutely insane. You know, just like this one would probably show up as trash, which is dumpster diving. And then here's the gateway video. A bunch of stuff from, looks like a makeup place laid out, and that's product. You know, a lot of these people say have your face in all the videos. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like obviously, Just Me Kathy, you don't have to have your face on the cover.
Exactly.
And that's something I'm trying to figure out too. But that's a good part of it. And then, you know, whatever it is. And then now we have other things that you can do with Morning Fame. And they keep coming out with new things every month. I don't know if you guys want me to keep going or just cut it out.
What do you guys think? We're 2 hours, 11 minutes in.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't tell him to pump the brakes. He's on a roll.
Yeah, he's doing
What about people in the chat? I don't know if they're like, you know, I don't want to hear this stuff. I don't know.
Well, let's take
From
a
what
reseller this time.
From what I've heard in the chat, people are loving it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to see if I can build something out of mine, let's just say, right?
great info. Keep going. There you go.
So let's say, okay, so I had the other day, what was the one I called yesterday? My first episode of the interview I did of you, Masters of Reselling.
Yeah.
So my channel is kind of dead. So I can't be like Just Me Kathy or Scott. I can't use those big dumpster diving. Like that is a hard keyword to get ranked for any way you look at it. That's why congrats to you two for being able to, you guys be able to rank in it. So like, that's why I can't do resellers because it doesn't work. Too many people are like masters of resellers. Someone already has a show like that. I'm not going to copy them. Let's do masters of resellers. Okay. All right, so this
Sorry.
Sorry, it's okay. What's wrong?
No, I'm just sorry that covers your face every time. Okay.
All right. So this is not good for me, but I did it because it's going to be the name of a video, whatever,
A series?
a series. So you know, I can create this as myself. So this is, you never want to see an X when you're doing a title because that means there's not enough. Like right here it says a question mark. Just not enough views. I already have average more like than these other two people who's the average and the gateway video. I'm, you know, about the same subscribers that the views the issue. I have more average on views. So I don't want to go backwards, but for a live video, on live videos, you're never going to get as much views that you would in a regular video you do that you upload. You just never do. Pre-recorded, yeah. So let's go. So let's go to the next one. Oh, look, there we are. I'm a gateway video, and I'm #1 in search, which is great. All right.
There you go.
But it's also like these other people, 4.6 million subscribers. I'm searched ahead of them. Why? Because I'm using the keyword or the keywords close enough to exactly where I want to be at. Okay, so next. Are you guys there?
Yeah, I think we lost Cliff.
Yeah, it'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So masters of resell. Now I can go down here and just go into right here and load. So it's going to load all this information up. And look at this. Boom, back to 96%. That gateway video, who's that? It's mine.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be right to exactly where I want to be. So they're the same title, and I would just change the guest out. But the most important part is this. That's my keyword. It's highlighted. That's what you want to go with. And then, of course, the same thing. We will be premiering the Resellers Masters tonight. Whatever here.
Yeah.
And then down here, I can use the same keywords. And what happens is the more times you use the same keywords and kind of around the same title, the more you called what you go back to here too, buddy, on, here you go. Top ranking in search. They own 4 of the top 30. So I'm going to start creating. And what happens when a title goes viral? Like someone says, oh, masters of reselling. Boom. I'm in the top few of them.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to start searching for me. So that's how the most of the time the SEO works. So we go here, and then there's a lot of analytics. Like, I don't know if you guys want to get into analytics because there's so much analytics in here that you can go through the traction tab.
Yeah.
And this is absolutely insane. I literally had all 3 of these guys' jars dropping when I was going over this with them.
Yeah, I like this.
I had no clue what was going on. So here are my last 10 items. I mean, this is going pretty good. It's got me a medal. But if you look at my regular ones, they're just sleepy. There's nothing really going on here. But eventually they'll pop. It may take longer. But again, if you go to these ones, like this one with 53,000 views, got all these here. This one with me and Bonafide Hustler, same thing. Cindy Sorley, Danny. So, I mean, and the lives do work. So if you can combo maybe the lives, like the thing I see about Scott is like people love his lives. I think because he shouts everybody out. He's a super funny, cool dude. And that's how I'm attracted to him. I love Scott. He's awesome. But that's why people, I think, watch his videos because, who wouldn't want to watch? It's the same thing with Treasure Hustlers. People watch them because they have great content and they're really funny people. So let's see.
Back.
Back. All right.
Hey, Cliff.
So let's go to strategy.
Magpie Internet.
It's all right. So my watch time's above average, engagement above, and this is your average of average people in my category. Subscribers above average. And then you can go, and this shows you like maybe you want to do something close, like research your next video, create more of these. So this is suggesting to you something hit here. People like these videos, and YouTube wants you to create more of these type of videos, which for Scott and Jess McCarthy, they like the dumpster diving videos for obviously reasons. And same thing with Treasure Hustlers. So we can go, I think we already did the enter workshop. This is the workshop. My watch time, it goes by. And it'll also go by engagement, how good my engagement is on average.
There you go. You're above average.
Yep. Engagement is good. Top videos by likes. You can sort this out so many ways.
Yeah, right.
And then I just want to go down the line quickly for everybody so they see what this is. And again, I'm not promoting any of this stuff. I'm just trying to help you guys see what YouTube is close enough what they're they kind of want to see.
Right.
So subscribers per video, I have average 19 subscribers per video. Active subscribers 553 plus, which is good. I'm starting to gang this up. Velocity, appealing thumbnails. This is really important because this is great because it's going to tell you, do your thumbnails have a consistent look? Which I'm starting to see. I think they want to see consistency, which is just me, Kathy. She has consistent looks to her stuff. Me, I'm kind of all over the place. But that's just me. I'm just trying to look to see if somewhere I can gain traction on a video and then maybe build it around there. Or maybe I should just go back to, a video like this, which I think I had 25,000 likes. But again, times have changed. This was 5 or 6 years ago. Everybody's different now. Published at the right time. So I think, who was it yesterday that was asking about publish at the right time? Was it you, Chris?
It might have been. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So this shows you what your subscribers, like not average subscribers, your subscribers. This is telling you where maybe you should think about either hitting or what doesn't work. Like 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, uploading doesn't work for me. 9 p.m. on a Monday works for me. And this is where the average people are doing, or my videos I've done. Thursday, a little bit earlier, 12 doesn't work, but a little later, almost like 1, 2 may work. 12 a.m. for me on a Friday, I guess, worked great. Those were also live videos too. And this one's like a toss up. It may work, it may not.
This is great information right here, though.
Yeah.
So like, and it shows you down here, it's like a key. The dots mark your videos with a strong, which is a circle green, okay with a yellow, and weak with red. Velocity 24 hours after being published. Proven times, promising times, and times worth testing. And then moving along, good subscriber experience. People love this video of me and Bonafide Hustler. It's probably because it's him. He's really good looking, and a lot of people follow him. I love this. This is one of my favorite ones with Cindy Sorley. This is how I learned back then. I would go in, and I would interview people that I wanted to learn from. So I wanted to learn about needlepoint, cross stitch, and Afghans. And I have a death pile of Afghans, but I know a lot about Afghans. Granny squared, all the different designs. Chevron, Danny Ackerman, she's great. She's still around. And then this is my older one that I did.
Right.
But there is what?
No, just I laughed at a comment. Sorry.
It's all right.
Oh.
But then you can see my newer ones are just not good. And it could be just the algorithm hasn't caught up to it yet, which could take months and months. And Brian G. Johnson has a good video about like the algorithm, how it may not hit you within like the first couple of days or a week, but if you stay consistent, the algorithm will eventually catch up to you if you're consistent. And then this shows you your most important hours or your first 72 hours to really get caught up with the algorithm. This one's really good of mine, but if you go down here to my regular ones, it's just first 72 hours are kind of like just duds. And you can compare them. And then this is for the algorithm. 14% of my channel views, 10%. The blacks are visitors, and the yellow are subscribers. Watch times over here. Suggested videos, subscriptions. And then you can specifically see, if you go back to TubeBuddy, you can see who subscribes to you. Let me go to mine. And I don't know if you can actually see it without the TubeBuddy. Do you guys know that?
I'm not sure.
I haven't checked.
All right, hold on. Where did I see the subscribers? Or maybe it's in here. I don't know, but there's somewhere on TubeBuddy. Maybe you could probably Google it, where you could find out who your subscribers are.
Oh, you can do that in YouTube
that's in
Studio.
Yeah, exactly. YouTube
okay.
Studio.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for the most part, I mean, this is just I'm going to probably, if people actually like this, I'm thinking about doing a whole, like maybe a couple videos on it, because there's nobody doing this for resellers. And if they are, they're the big ones. They don't want you to see this, unfortunately. They want you to kind of dumb your way into being good at this. For me, I like to always get an edge on everything I do. So as you can see, I don't know if I'm off the, stop screen share. I'm more of a technical person. So I want to know why. If I'm getting viewers and I'm getting traction, I want to know why it is and why I'm not.
Me too.
And it's always, for me, it's another stupid thing to buy for me and just to go haywire on and then overexcite my brain. Because my brain works technically like that. I'm the same with eBay, with numbers and that work. So maybe that's why I do so good at work, is I love crunching numbers and working with numbers. And it's just the engineer brain in my head going off.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you guys just give me feedback if you don't like it. Like I said, if you don't like it, what time was I born? 7:15.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if the feedback is not good or not, because it's to me is I won't do it if you don't like it.
I mean, there are certain people definitely that like are really interested in understanding how it works, because generally people are just uploading it, putting in the title, putting in a thumbnail, and that's it. But like, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there too that understand that like, there's way more to it too. So I honestly think it's really interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
But not everybody's like me. People just like, and like me, I don't mind posting videos. That's fine with me. But you know,
Yeah, I already signed up to it. So
Yeah,
anybody else that's interested in signing up to, what's it called? Morning Fame?
morning
link,
favor too, buddy.
link in the description, and there's a code there for you too. First month is free, and then
Yeah, and it's like $12 after that. I think if Scott's in the chat, he knows because he just signed up for it today. And again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm too small.
oh, and they even have discounts if you have less than 1,000 subs, and there's other discounts too. So it's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I like feedback. So, and I take criticism fine. Like I understand if people are like, no, I don't care for it. And some people are like, hey, I kind of like it. But I can tell you that nobody that's really like the rally roots and stuff, they're not going to tell you how they do it. I'm just going to tell you how you do it. And I think I talked to OSP specifically last Hangout was in a little earlier than here, and he says I actually specifically tried reaching out to the big YouTubers, and nobody wanted to tell me anything. Why? Because they don't want competition. But competition is going to make you better. That's how I am at work. I'm a very competitive guy.
Man, just look at Intel versus AMD. Competition breeds innovation.
And nobody wants you to do, like, come on. If I'm making $3,000 a month popping up like a YouTube video that anybody here can make, like, hey, listen, I got this, dude, like, of course I don't want you. Why would I want you to do better than I'm doing, or to make a video like me and a chance that you can go viral? I don't want that crap. But for me, I don't care. I've always lived by, and a few people I've come up with, we don't charge for nothing, and I'll never charge for anything. I had a mentorship program I was going to do. I wasn't even going to charge for that. I just want the guy to show up on time on video. That was it. I don't need to charge for that stuff. I think my value from them is by them learning and doing it on their own and teaching other people that could pay it forward. I'm just, and you can take it as I am with maybe how I am, but I'm passionate, and I'm not going to say honest, because when people say they're honest, they tend not to be honest. So I'm just, look at my YouTube videos. All my stuff is free, and that's it. That's all I got to say. And we also have a big Facebook group, 22,000 people. So if you guys want to see, you can go in that Facebook and even learn for even more for free stuff. So, I mean, thank you guys seriously for everything, and actually listen to this. Like, if you guys liked it, let me know. Private message me. If you didn't like it, let me know, because if there's something I can do different, or if there's something that's not there and you may need help on, or maybe keywording, I can help you guys out. But I can almost guarantee you that big people aren't going to help you out. They're going to say do it yourself, or they're going to ignore you.
That's awesome, Kevin, man.
Thank you, Treasure Hustlers. They said you're so nice, Kevin. It's the Pisces in me. Maybe.
All right, guys. So,
go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just so interested in like understanding everything, and just.
Was there something else you want to see that I can show you?
I would like you to make a pre-recorded video on this.
Yeah. That'd be so sick.
Yeah. What do you guys think, though? 2.5 hours?
I don't care. It's up to you guys. Oh, by the way, Vegas Thrifts. I'm not knocking anybody like Rally Roots. They're great people. Don't get me wrong. They're part of the reason why I actually came back to here. I love what they were doing. It's different. It's not the same thing you get with me back in the day. I used to just do those haul videos. If you look at my old videos, my funniest one was if you go to my 1960s estate sale haul pre-sale video. I literally was so excited that the stuff I found, and I'm sitting there holding it up to the video camera and throwing it down on the ground, picking it up, and it's like when you find treasure, you just want to shut it to the world and say, hey, listen, this is what I got. I want to show you guys what I got. I'm super excited. But I've always liked the Rally Roots. What is the thing they do, babe? Don't give it away because she knows it. The Rally Roots, their little spiel. Rally Roots.
Their handshake?
Yeah, their little hand pat thing, and they're like, I'm blah blah, I'm blah, and we're Rally Roots. So like, I watch their videos. So I mean, you've never seen their videos?
Yeah.
I'm Ryan. I'm Ryan Roots. I'm Allie Roots, and together we are Rally Roots.
We're Rally Roots. Yeah, I love that stuff. That is what really makes people like that. A little spiel like that. And I think I told you guys I was thinking about doing what we're gonna do before we do go garage selling. Fist bump, and then a chest bump. That was gonna be my thing with my girlfriend. Oh man, what did OSP say? I'm a believer that there is more features being good. I have seen channels that are bad blow up and ones that are good struggle. That's totally true.
It happens, yeah.
Absolutely.
Make a series on each video. You can do a case study on different types of YouTuber channels. Yeah.
Cool. Hey, that's a good idea if you're down for that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That's
like
pretty-
I'm very, as you can see, I'm very freaking analytical.
It's awesome.
And to me, it gets my brain going. It's something else I can learn. Because I'm sure everybody in here is like, I don't care. I just want to make videos, which is cool, which is fine.
I run websites and I get lost in Google AdSense and Google Analytics. It's crazy.
Dude, I haven't touched Google, all that stuff because I'm just scared. I don't want to know. It's hard. It's so much to do. There's this one girl I follow, and she doesn't even do what we do. Babe, can you try to pull that up? This is a really good girl to follow. She just the one girl that is like, she blew up, but she just makes regular videos. She just bought a camera and started vlogging.
That is not what we said. You're doing everything right.
Oh, she's doing everything perfect.
Yeah.
She just, if you want more, just, I can tell you what, and I've been working with Scott. Put some push some tags in there, and I don't know. So I didn't see what your description says. I can always go, if you want me to just me, Kathy, I can go into one of your videos and just suggest things right now. If you want me to do that quickly, or somewhere in the comments and show you what I may do. Thank you, Treasure Hustlers. Anybody want me to go into their videos and yes? All right, let me a little longer, guys. Bear with me.
I'm intrigued to see my channel too.
All right, let me go just me, Kathy first, and then I'll go get your channel.
What?
All right.
Do you have morning fame or no?
Do I have?
Yeah.
I didn't get the thing though. I didn't get the premium one.
Oh no, I don't think. I signed up for it. And it has all the same information as what Kevin's showing.
Let's go. Where's her channel?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I had these guys up for 3 hours doing this stuff last night, and they couldn't believe the stuff that I it's just stuff that I learned. There's things that really I look back on, and there was a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago, I said to Ashley, and I'm sitting there, and I saw exactly how Rally Roots was doing their tags, right? And actually, let me go into their stuff real quick. I saw exactly how they were doing their tags and how they were getting their stuff big. And I said to Ashley, I turned around, I said, oh my, I jumped off the couch. I said, oh my God. She's like, what? I said, oh my God. She goes, what? I go, I messed up. Actually, it was more, I effed up, I said. She's like, what do you mean? I said, I was doing everything that they were doing right. In my 2 videos before I left, they had 50,000 views each. And that's in the first 2 weeks. I was doing everything right and I just quit.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, but I was also having a bad time in my life. So
absolutely.
But if you go to their stuff, got Rally Roots, and then if you go to their most popular videos, that's what you want to do too, is go to people's most popular videos.
You guys share your screen?
Oh yeah, share your.
Oh, sorry. Let me know when you're ready.
You're good.
So, okay, this is their stuff. Let's go by most popular. You always want to sort by the most popular videos. And then, you know, you don't have to copy their videos, but you can make content like their videos, but do it your way.
Right. Yeah.
And what people, so what, and I've never tried this yet, and I may, Nick Nimmin mentioned, you basically want to copy their video, a person's videos, their most popular video. And then what you want to do is not verbatim or anything else, you make it your own, but just kind of see where the way they're doing things. And I'll show you here in a second what I'm talking about. The same topic, basically. Right, Ashley? Could you come over here and maybe help me so you can help me do this together? And because she's pretty good at this stuff too.
Yeah.
My whole life. I'm kidding. Just going through this stuff real quick. She's in the middle of editing one of my videos.
I'm done editing.
Okay. So this is their most popular one. I almost went to jail. Like, we all know he didn't go to jail, right? But it got you to click, right? Oh my God, he almost went to jail. I'm going to click on that video. It's clickbait. Well, not really clickbait because he's actually telling you a story of what happened. So technically it's not. YouTube hates you if you do clickbait. Like if you say, I made $100,000 and it comes to find out there's nowhere in that video because YouTube can, they have captions and everything is recorded. So if you use your title, like sometimes you can see me when I use my when I'm in my video, I'll say, this is what I sold this week on eBay. YouTube hears that. So that is better for that video because you're saying that you're saying your title in the video. Like you don't have to constantly 5 seconds say, this is what I sold this week.
Right.
Say it once or twice, that's cool. But the analytics is going to hear it. And the analytics is ridiculous. It's customized to, they're trying to think ahead of you, what you want to see ahead of time. And for the most part, they're right. So Rally Roots, we almost went to jail. A reseller horror story, eBay selling, buying, selling. So they have quite a few, what is it? Captions or tags.
Keywords? Oh.
Keywords. So this one, let's look at this. This shows me all the rankings. I can look at anyone's videos on here and click this button, show search rankings. And this is where you're going to be searching.
Oh, there you
Look
go.
at any reseller. It's showing up the 14th place. Ryan Roots 11th. So this isn't a good one. Someone picked on, they like this because it was clickbait more of. So this is a good one. Like this is one I looked at for a while. As you can see, I was already in the middle of it. Top 25 items to sell online. I like it. I don't know why I just did, but I did. See what they did here, best practices. And TubeBuddy does this for you. They show you the best practices that YouTube likes. High resolution thumbnail, which is 1280 by 7 or 12 or was it 1080 by 7 or whatever P. Not the big one, the 1920 by 1080, the smaller one. Info cards, which is your cards that pop up on the screen saying, hey, click here to look at that video.
Right.
And any other video. Now, I always suggest from what I've heard, don't put it at the front because it's going to hurt your average watch view. Because if you put it at the first minute, you're only getting a minute time of somebody average watching your video. So put it towards like the back. I always put it in the back 2 minutes. And you can do 4 of them and spread them out on the YouTube studio. And it makes sense because if I put it in the first minute and it's something real cool and catchy that they never saw, boom, I only got a minute worth instead of 15 minutes worth, or in this case, 24 minutes worth.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. And this was shared on Twitter, liked on Facebook, captions were added, comment pinned. So if you pin anybody's comment or you write something and you pin your comment and then you heart the comment, look at this engagement, 170 likes on Facebook, 20 plus mentions, 134,000 subscribers. It's just insane. It's hard to compete with somebody like this. So that's why you have to use long tail keywords like eBay's for beginners, maybe 2020. eBay for beginners, beginning resellers, maybe, or maybe use something like that and use that as a keyword. So this is where they're searching. Selling online, this is huge. That's a lot of search volume, 11th out of all those. And then in here, I can even click. Let's click here, or let's go top 25 items let's go put sell online. This is going to pop up a screen to show you the competition, your keyword in. Obviously, this is something I cannot any of my videos get into because your average is 150,001 views.
Yeah.
To even have any sort of what is that called? Chance. The lowest is 6.5 thousand, 6 views, and me at 633, my last 10, or 633 average last 10. But this gives you some suggestions, what to sell on eBay to make money. This is less competitive and related. But you can still use this keyword too if you want. But if you see, these are long tail. What to sell online, these are long tail. What to sell online to make money. What to sell online 2020. What to sell online ideas and such and such. All right. And then this is the results. These are who you're competing against. 294,000 views. This one's doing pretty good. 7.35 thousand, but for some reason it's in there. Again, like I said, sometimes it's a hit or miss. 2.39 million views. It's all over the place. So it's really competitive. So I wouldn't be able to touch any of this, but right. I would touch. I don't know.
Did you want to go check out Morning Fame?
Yeah.
Thrift BCQ's channel.
I don't know if I can do Morning Fame on his.
Oh no.
Yeah, because he has to physically. So like if you screen share your stuff right now, I can go over it. I can be like a teacher in the classroom.
Oh, okay.
And after that, I think we'll call it a night, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
It'll be about 3 hours.
So we still have 24 people in here.
Still got 24. Really appreciate you guys hanging out.
Nice.
This has been awesome.
It says I'm on free trial.
John.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the first month is free.
Okay.
And then you want to go to analytics.
Okay. I need to share my screen, right?
Yep. Hey, John, how's it going? Thanks for coming in.
And I'm watching Justin Times flipping. I could never want to scam my viewer into clipping a video, in my opinion, which is true. That's why if you do a cool, like if you see Cincinnati Picker, one of the best ones I've seen from him was like, and I think it's his most popular. He said no to this or something like that. That's not scamming. He shows it in his intro. So he intros it as the guy saying, I think it was a box of hats. And he's like, no, or something like that. But he ends up getting the box of hats in the end. So It's not scamming. It's actually a great video in regards to YouTube. But when you're saying, like, I made $100,000 on this one item, and you don't mention any of that in there, and it just seems like it's a scam. Or when you see the people that do the Rickroll, right? And it says, it's like, she's so gorgeous, right? So of course you get people going to pick it. And then they open it up, and then first few second plays, it's boom, you get Rickrolled. That is spamming, and YouTube hates that stuff. All right. So I'm actually going to go on YouTube and look at this because it's kind of small. So hold on, I'm going to put live.
No, well, if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to be 10, 15 seconds behind. It won't make sense.
Okay. So let me go back, and I want to see if I can see it. I don't have my glasses on. All right, so let's go back to you. Okay. So let's see.
Here,
Your
is this
channel,
a bit?
Yeah, trending upwards, yes, that's good. What's that second one? Views, 242 on average. Average duration, people like to stay longer, which is excellent. You always want, one of the best things for you is to keep your people watching and watching the next video and the next video. And then you'll notice how you'll start, and I'm sure, Kathy, you're already starting to show up in people's suggested sidebar. That is when you really start blowing up. Like, search is great, but 2/3 of it, you're getting views, is showing up in the sidebar. And that is another reason why people probably like your thumbnails, and you're consistent with the thumbnails. So you're probably being shown up in Treasure Hustler's sidebar, Dumpster Diver sidebar, or maybe some popular, like right now, I have a few videos that are popping up in Harry Tornadoes. Now it could be I have engagement back and forth from Harry Tornado, and then Steve Rakin's, because I had Steve Rakin on. It's weird and you never know how the algorithm works. It's just, you can try to be ahead of the curve.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What's this one right there? One at the bottom. I like the one right there underneath.
This one?
That one.
Do I click on full stats?
Yeah. Can you blow it up full screen so I can see that? Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, I
One
cannot.
1 second.
Okay. 5 subscribers, average view time, that's good. So last 7 days, you've had 395 views, 220. So you had 175 people that did not subscribe to you. Oh, sorry, 164. Both hold an engagement with visitors. That's excellent. Because a lot of visitors just stay maybe 1-2, like maybe 1/5 the time.
Yeah.
Average percentage, 52% is huge. So you never want to see a hockey stick. What they call a hockey stick. Do you have TubeBuddy opened up too?
Yeah. Oh no,
Okay.
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
pop up TubeBuddy and go to one of your videos, or go to one of mine. This is a good example. Okay. Go to one of my most recent videos. You'll see what I mean by a hockey stick. And again, you can Google or YouTube viewer hockey stick, and you'll see what I'm saying here in a second. All right, now go to one of my videos, my most recent ones. Go to the lens one. The epic haul. All the top row, all the way to the right.
oh okay, yeah.
No, it's not going to show it. Where's the hockey stick? Oh, it's going to be on my studio. Where's the one where you can see?
Oh
like,
yeah,
your studio, your analytics, where you can see your average person, or you can see right away if there's a big drop off and where it is. And another good thing is, when you go over, and this is for real analytical people like me, and I do this just for fun. Like, I don't care if I get like views or whatever. I just do it for fun. And talking to people. When you see, and I'm gonna try to see if any of his videos are like this. I think you got to go to your studio and go to one of your videos. If you see bumps on your analytics where like you're at your views, now go to a video and click it open. And then just your analytics, because I'm used to doing it through mobile.
Oh, okay.
So go to your analytics on Studio, and then go to like your most recent video on analytics. I think it is analytics. Yep. And you should be able to go by. Yeah, go hit one of those videos down there. Keep going down. Okay, so see the audience retention? Can you kind of highlight it? Just move your mouse a little bit. No, underneath it, audience retention.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you see that big, and everybody gets that big drop off at the start. No, go all the way to the start, beginning of the video. Yep. See that big drop off? That's not even big, actually. That's a really good drop off. Mine is like 30% less than that on some of my videos. So that's what I mean by a hockey stick. This is really good retention. Now, if you go towards the end, you start seeing a bigger drop off.
Yeah.
On the end, which is kind of natural. But it could be you have, remember what I said, it goes back to this earlier. You may be having a video or a card that you can click out of there and go into one of your other videos. That could be a telltale that, hey, listen, and this is also good if somebody doesn't like something you said, you'll see a big drop off on the audience retention in certain parts.
Yeah.
And you can always go back in the studio, I think, and cut that out and you could always try it too.
Okay.
So go into one of the videos that didn't do so well for you, that you felt like did not have good retention. Maybe it's one of your first videos or something, or a video that you thought was going to do good and it didn't.
Here you go. My stupid chair one.
Okay.
Well done on 100% likes on every video. That's awesome.
No, I have a couple of dislikes, but
Oh, okay. Well, every single one of mine's like has at least one dislike. Usually one. Somebody hates me.
where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, there. Okay.
So hold on a second. Never More Antiques. You've been around for a long time, man. I've been on a hangout with you. I'd love to do another one with you. You're awesome. He says, I do not get the titles that Lonnie and company are using. Some of them make no sense. If you heard, I don't know what part you came in, but if you heard me earlier mention Cincinnati Picker, where he says, I think if you go to his most popular video, it's one at a garage sale, and he has a picture has a cover picture of the guy, but his intro is and his title is basically, or no, his thumbnail text says something like, he said no, or he won't sell it to me, or something like that. Well, it's kind of clickbaity, but it's not, because throughout the whole video, or the intro, he starts with it again. If he goes where the guy says, no, I won't sell it. But at the end, he wins it. He saves a day. He gets his hats he buys from him. He steps it up and buys it from him, right? So it's not clickbait. So Lonnie and them do it because they already have a following. So they're what they're doing is the things that these other professionals are doing. So you don't get them because they have a bigger following now, and they're doing things that it seems like they're probably doing the research now behind the scenes, because they may be making money. I don't know. But I know for me, on a 50,000 video, I was making $180 on one video. So imagine how many views they have. And that was 6 years ago. I don't know how they change it now. Do one that doesn't have much of anything on there. Like, right, go down a little bit. One that has like the lowest retention, like lowest, like the middle C average view. Like, what about, no, that's good. Keep going. What about this one right here? The Hangout. Let's do that one. Even though it might still be good, because Hangouts tend to hold engagement well. But Lonnie and them, they're a reason why they're big. They're good. They're starting to get really good at what they do, or he's getting where he's going. He hangs out with that whole group: Craigslist Hunter, Cincinnati Picker, and Ronnie Hart from Hart's Pickers. So they all, I'm sure they share information, and I'm sure there's reasons how. And goes back to exactly what I was saying. Sometimes those it's funny because now you mention Lonnie, and you mention those clickbaity, but it's not clickbaity titles, right? Now I know what I'm talking about, because we're bringing it back to somebody else that we're talking about now. And I don't know if it makes sense, because I may confuse you right there. So what I mean specifically, they're working with different titles now because they see it works with the Nick Ninmans, the Brian G. Johnsons, the dudes that do straight YouTube. They don't even resell. They just show you how to get big, and they show you step by step. And they also do have courses. But that's what you're seeing there. But I think you have to be big to really start using those titles, because you're able to start throwing things out there like that. And people are like, oh, well, this is a cool video. I already subscribed to them, and I'm going to go over and watch them. Like one, I think, from Garage Flips was like, this shed fell or something like that. Well, of course I'm going to watch it because I want to make sure the guy's okay. Anyways, getting back to this. Average percentage viewed, only 12%. Okay, now can you go to that video on YouTube, buddy? I want to see if it has a hockey stick. No, you can click it, I think, right there, if you go back into that.
Oh, again?
Yeah, right there. I think you can click it. Yeah. Oh, we have to go to the analytics, right? Actually, my bad. Also, if you guys have any questions, or if I'm kind of talking too fast and not making sense, let me know, because there's a lot of times where I don't make sense.
Oh no. Have a good night, Mary. Murray.
Bye, Mary. You
Night,
guys
Mary.
are doing it tomorrow, right?
What's that?
I think they're doing a video tomorrow. I think it popped up in my feed.
Are they?
Nice.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, never more antiques. 100%. 100%. So if this is how we were able to get, I don't know. Back in the day when it was just maybe a dozen of us doing this, what did we do? I hopped on Rakin's. Rakin would hop on mine, or Ronnie would hop on almost all my videos. We had the reseller meet and greet. We had a place where we met together, and we all linked up, and we all shout each other out in videos. So if you go to some of my older videos, I shout them out in my video. Because
Is that the hockey stick you're talking about?
Yeah, look at that audience retention.
yeah, you want to build a community. I'm going to get to that video in a second. You want to build a community. Like that's what YouTube wants to make the most money off of you. And they want to make you money, right? Or whatever they want to do for you. But they want you to make a community. And what do you think they're doing right now? Craigslist Hunter. And it's genius. This is the stuff that we used to talk about back in the day, having these meet and greets like the Green Room does. If making groups together, all that stuff, that's all building a community that's going to have a loyal following to you. And then you're going to have other people that are newer come watch you. That's how they built it, is on a community. And that's what YouTube wants. Treasure Hustlers. Treasure Hustlers is a good example of they're building a community, and they may not even know they're building a community, but they're doing it. People are coming to them in swarms. 85 people watching a live dumpster dive. And my thing is there people out there other than Treasure Hustlers doing dumpster dives? I don't know, because I don't know too much about dumpster dives, but I love the videos. And I love watching their videos. They had me engaged almost all throughout their video today. Why? They're funny, they're cool, and they're just having a good time. So I don't know if you guys shut it up. I don't know, Jack and Sarah, if you know that you're building a community, but you are building a community, which is great. So let me go back to the video. All right, so your audience, look at that. That's not even a hockey stick, dude. That's just like a cliff. What I mean by it, all right, look underneath where it says concurrent viewers. Now think of the opposite, upside down. That would be like a hockey stick.
Oh, okay.
Right? And again, it's not audience retention, but it's just the upside down. That's a hockey stick. So you want to see what, maybe it's an intro somebody doesn't like, or an intro that is too long. Some people don't like 15-second intros. They lose viewership. And then also what's good, think like you're a viewer. So when I go into somebody's video and I see a 15-second intro, and if it's good, I'll watch it because I want to see their whole video. But if it's not good, then maybe I lose distraction. And this is me being dead honest. It's just, if you're first right away, you see that big disengagement, it could be something in the beginning. Again, maybe you put a video that can lead to another video. It's hurting you, not helping you. All right. So yeah, the audience retention was, but you had a lot at the beginning. It could have been a mix-up. It was something wrong with the audience retention, and your real views could be the one after the cliff that you have up there. And how new were you at this stuff?
This
What's
was
wrong with having a cliff.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. No pun intended, Cliff. That is a good one. I didn't realize I was doing that. I'm such an idiot.
Okay.
Treasure Hustlers, yes, you guys. So yeah, for the most part, I've broken down like a 101 quick as I could make. So now you can see why, like, if you guys are interested in this stuff and want to learn more about SEO, keyword and how I think, again, this is an idiot of me because I'm still basically I'm basically new again. I've been dead for 3 years, but if you go back to my analytics, and if you guys want time and see my analytics from back in the day, you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys want to show that real quick or.
You're still sharing your screen if you want.
Oh, am I? I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to. my studio, right? That's going to show me from beginning of time. And again, I would do this for anybody's. I don't have access to your guys' YouTube studio to look at your analytics and tell you what may be working, what may not. Like, this is great. In the last month, I've gained 294 subscribers out of a dead subscriber. Now, I'm not going to be like you. This is going to be a lot harder for me to come back because all of you guys are getting new subscribers. The new people coming on, signing up on YouTube, they're all coming to you guys. Me, they're not. Because my channel was created a long time ago. And I don't want to delete my channel. I have too much pride and too much stuff that I look back and watch on.
No, people are definitely coming to your channel.
Yeah. So let me go to analytics. And let me go lifetime. So look at this stuff.
Yeah, there it is, flat.
Now, these aren't even, yeah. So look, there was a bump right here. I got a bump somewhere. Could have been a shout out somewhere. I got a big bump here, and then it was done. But now look at me regaining a little bit of traction. But as you see, it wasn't the traction I got. Look at that. It's like a stock. Like if that stock was going through the roof, and then a little bit of a break I took, a little bit of break, 2-month break, and they don't like you taking breaks, being inconsistent. Come back, steady, and then boom, a little low. And then by this point, I'm done. I'm out of it. And I'm still getting views. Oh, no, maybe I'm out of it over here. And then I'm done. Nice big push right here at the end.
Yeah.
And then done. I'm gone. And that's, you see that. And then all of a sudden, it's like a heartbeat. And now I'm trying to revive the heartbeat again.
Right. Yeah, and you're doing well. Look at that.
But I mean, it's nothing like, look at this stuff. I'm talking about over 1,000 views on average a day. Right up here, look at that, 800. That's just crazy. And that's when I stopped being consistent. And this was like, I was getting done with it. Stuff was going on.
Yeah.
But anyways, give me feedback, guys. If you want to message me, if you guys want to yell at me and say you don't know what the hell you're talking about, you're an idiot, you can always say that too. But for the most part, I like to think that this can only help you, not hurt you. That is what I always tell customers when I have like a drive-wise I try to sell. It can only help you with a discount. It can never go against you. So hold on, let's see. Dana said, I was very weary of you because I had never seen you before and then saw you everywhere. Now I'm just understanding what your story is.
Right.
My story is I like to help people. I'm not trying to look for money because, like I told you, if I was going to build a mentorship before, and I didn't want to charge. In our community back then, we believed in never charging anybody. Our core group of people, Golden Finger Picker, Gilman's, they're huge on that. That's why I always tell people, go see the Gilmans. They're not going to charge. If you go to my video, the Reseller Reunion, and watch just skip through everything the last 2 hours. When they show up, you cannot come back to me and say, I didn't learn anything from them. And that is exactly how I learned from the best about everything. They talk about pallets. They talk about their, not arbitrage, what's that, private label. They talk about selling those parts. And they're ones that just do this for fun too. But and that's why I love being able to bring everybody back, right? Because this is the basis of what we wanted. There is a lot of disinformation out there. I see there's a couple people out there, and they're like, Anne Klein is a bolo item. And I'm like, what? No, this is bad information. But I'm not going to tell you who they are. But for me, it's like, if I can steer you away from that type of bad information and show you the knowledge that I know, because I know a lot about a lot of this stuff. I don't just preach it, practice it. I learned from these guys. From the beginning, I said, I want to get you guys on so I can learn from you, and you can learn maybe from me. And for 3 hours, I had you guys on last night till 2 a.m. talking about this stuff, talking about the analytics. And you guys were like, I have never known this before, but it makes sense. It really makes sense. But when you can start thinking, So as a salesman, I have to think like a customer. How do I want to be treated? What do I want to find? Who do I feel comfortable with? So think like that, because a lot of people are one-sided. They think one way. What may be working for somebody may not be working for you, and that's okay.
Put yourself in their shoes.
Exactly.
Shoes.
Yeah.
But I will try it. If somebody suggests, like, hey, Kevin, have you tried this? Like, I never knew the Gilmans talked about running 2-day sales, concurrent sales, and then, the promoted listings. I didn't know that until I came back and somebody else told me. And now this is the people I was on every single day doing work in Hangouts with. But now I don't know if she's a Virgo. She's July 7th, 1995 or 4, 5. I don't know. She's sleeping right now. But if I can kind of steer you away from that disinformation and some of those negative people, because this community brings out a lot of negative people, and kind of like say, hey, listen, like, this is what you need to do. Surround yourself with positive people, get rid of the negative people. And you can see those people in the chat. And I'm not saying you guys, no. But I'm just saying, it always happens every community.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is true.
So, I mean, again, thank you guys for having me on. I hope you guys walked away. And this is why I kind of wanted to get this stuff towards the end, learn a little bit about me, shoot the breeze with these guys, and then get heavy into this analytical stuff, because we're all here to make videos and have a good time, yes. But how do you feel? This is how I feel when I see I only have, and a lot of people are like, I don't care. That's awesome.
Oh my
But for
God.
me, I feel like I have a lot of information that's not going out there.
I have 2,700. 2,700 hours.
You do?
I have.
You're going to get a lot after this. I'll tell you right now. You're going to get a lot of hours after these 3 hours. You run these marathon ones, dude. You're going to get out. You're going to get it. Yeah.
It's insanity.
But if you guys have any questions, Kevin Buccio, BUCCHIO, you can drop my Facebook link. I'm always around if you need any help, because that's what I'm hearing. And that's the one thing I missed when I left, was that I had so many text messages. You guys think like Treasure Hustlers, you probably get text messages. I know I sent you a text and you haven't received it. I don't know if because it's backed up. I understand. But I used to receive more text messages than that. Let's just say that. Because when you're new and nobody's doing what you're doing, it's crazy. But that's the stuff I miss. I miss the helping. I miss those people commenting on my videos. Like, hey, if you guys go into my comments, I comment on everybody's stuff. I just miss everything. And
I'm glad you're back.
I just want to have a good time, guys. I had an amazing time. And like I said, if you guys think that I should do this video on reselling analytics, because no one will touch this on you. They're going to tell you.
Yeah, get it done.
When I do this, or I guarantee you after this video, if people start seeing this, it's going to start showing in the search suggested, there's going to be a lot of dislikes. And it's nothing that you guys did. It's you guys had me on talking about something that they do not want you to know. And I guarantee you that.
All good. Let's not give attention to them.
Yep.
Well, I think we're going to shut her down.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Everybody make sure to check out his link to his YouTube channel in the description just below.
Yeah.
And in the comments. So thank you, everybody, for sharing that.
You guys can stay on for a few minutes, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Next week we'll be on Cliff's channel.
That is right. So, yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.
Until next time.
Okay, is it going? Is it going to stop?